Dyma Hurford eto. O, sgiliau hyfryd. O, mae'n sgorio!
Gol cyfeillad â Caernarfon i gefn y rwyd.
Ymdrech o...
Mal Davies, cyfle arall i'n hoeddi mewn. O, mae'r peniad i gol na nacdi! Am agos ddethon ni at gol. Mae'r Bale yn cael ei anelu ar Owen!
Dyma Gosset!
Mynd i hi, Callum West! Drive sefyll! O, amgylch y golwr!
Am gol! Acrobataidd!
Sy'n gas brobl i gyffyrddiad o at Williams!
Met Caerdydd, maen nhw'n gweld y golgeidwad oddi ar ei linell o Baxter! Siop yn sgorio! Os fydd ail ran y tymor, yn unrhyw beth yn debyg i'r hanner cyntaf, ni'n mynd i gael gledd yn dyn ni. Ail ran y tymor yn dechrau uwch gyngor Cymru JD. Mae'n deja vu ni o ran sgorio. Fan hyn dechreuodd y tymor i ni gyda union yr un gêm nôl y mis Awst. By Colwyn cyn Connah. Dwi ddim yn teimlo fel mis Awst heno. Mae'n deg dweud hynny. Ond ni'n nôl, ni'n llawn cyffro a 10 gêm i fynd yn y tymor hefyd. Croeso mawr ato ni. Mae Malcolm Allen yn ôl hefyd. Noswaith dda, Malc. Pam ni'n edrych ar y gyngrair hyd yn hyn, chi'n edrych pa glwb sydd wedi creu argraff. Mae'n deg dweud, mae'r ddau glwb yma wedi creu tipyn o argraff yn barod.
Yn sicr, ar Bari hefyd illa, gyda'r 6 ucha. Ond ar ôl cael dyrchafiad tymor dwytha by Colwyn, ti'n gweld sut mae yma eto heno, llawn cyffro, gymaint o dorf, a maen nhw wedi gwneud y wych. Maen nhw'n 8 ola Cwpan Cymru, wrsos nesa, yn y fydd Caernarfon, ydyn nhw fe'n lygad heddiw ar hwnna, ella wir, ond yn sicr, maen nhw wedi gwneud y dda iawn.
O ran hyn sydd wedi digwydd yn barod penwythnos yma, dewch i ni edrych ar y canlyniadau. Gemau neithiwr yn yr hanner isa a buddigoliaethau mawr i Lansawel, goliau hwyr i Hwlffordd, buddigoliaeth bwysig yn ebyn Met Caerdydd. A'r Flint yn ebyn y Bala, 7 gol yn honna, Flint yn ennill yn y diwedd. Pnawn ma, 1 gol yn ddigon yr Seintiau newydd a'r gêm rhwng Pen-y-bont a Caernarfon, trydydd yn ebyn Pedwerydd yn gorffen yn ddi-sgôr. O fel hyn mae pethau o ran y tabl a mae mor agos erbyn hyn lawr yn y gwylodion yna. 5 pwynt yn gwanu 5 clwb, Malcs.
Ia, ond dwi yn licio sut mae Llansawel yn mynd amdani ar fynd ar rediad bach reit dafad i dair. Felly fydden nhw'n llygadu, dwi'n meddwl y seithfod safle yna, ond hei, fydd unrhyw un o'r ddau, o'r 3 y Bala, y Flint a Hwlffordd fynd lawr.
Os ni edrych ti ar brig wedyn ni, y Seintiau di mestyn i mantes ar y brig, Cei Connah yn gobeithio cael bwlch, ond tasen nhw'n ennill, mae'r bwlch rhwng nhw o'r trydydd safle yn teimlo'n enfawr, ac efo'r 11 pwynt, a hwnna'n golygu Ewrop wrth gwrs.
Ei, mae'n dechreuad anodd, dim anodd, ond araf dwi'n meddwl oedd y gair efo John Disney yn cael ei goeddi fel rheolwr yn Cei Connah, ond y swy'n mod i wneud ar ôl y gemau cyntaf yna yn allweddol. Isio fydd o cyn y gem, ydych chi wan un pwysau na chi, ydych chi'n mynd i orffen yn ail beth bynnag, mynd am y pencampwriaeth, cau y bwlch i 6 pwynt ar os gyda heddiw, a wedyn chwarae'r Seintiau newydd ddwywaith, a maen nhw wedi curo nhw'n barod. Felly, nath o ddeud, ia, un llygad illa, ond ail safle di beth pwysica.
Ie, wel, Marks yn sôn am John Disney. Dewch i ni glywed gan rheolwr Cei Connah felly, sydd wedi bod yn siarad gyda Nick Parry.
John, as we were, first game, first phase, away to Colwyn Bay. How different is the Connah Quay side we're going to see today?
Yeah, probably very different when you look at the personnel as well. The first game of the season we had a number of injuries. We had 4 or 5 injuries. We had a couple of suspensions. Thankfully we've not got any suspensions this time, but we've still got a couple of injuries. So yeah, adaptable, different. But I think, you know, when you look at our team throughout the season, there's not been many times when we started with the same 11. And again, like I've always said, that's because of the squad that I'm lucky to work with and I'm lucky to have. But yeah, really looking forward to the game.
13 games unbeaten, 33 out of 39 points. A great run. How much effort does that involve? How difficult is it to keep it going?
Yeah, well, I think you know the effort, like at every level, is difficult, and you know especially when we're trying to push as much as we possibly can on the back of a disappointment season last season. We had a new group, massively new personnel. It's been difficult. It's been really enjoyable. It's been really challenging. But we want to try and keep that unbeaten run going. And ultimately, phase 1's gone now. We want to start phase 2. Obviously unbeaten as well, and we know how difficult that's going to be playing against a very strong Colwyn Bay team.
Expectations always high, difficult not to be carried away?
I'm definitely not getting carried away, and my players definitely aren't. Like I said, all the way through the season, the remit was to try and get into the top 6. We managed to do that. what the byproduct of winning all of those games or going unbeaten in all of those games brings you is the case that we're second in the table as it stands right now. But that can change very, very quickly, and we know, look at the games today, there's not many goals in the games, and that's going to continue to be the way in phase 2. Colwyn Bay don't give up many opportunities, so we're going to have to take them when they do come to us, and hopefully we don't give up many opportunities as well today. So no, definitely not getting carried away. Expectations always high at this football club, and I hold that on my shoulders.
All the best and thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Diolch.
John Disney gyda Nick Parry, a ni'n cael amgylchynu gan blant fan hyn y mae Colwyn. Canodd o blant mae heddi. Ni'n sôn mwy am hynny yn y man, ond mae'n dipyn o olygfa. Mae'n wastad o wrgylch anhygol pan ni'n dod fan hyn. Ond John Disney, yn teimlo fel bod ni mewn Disney World neu Disneyland ar hyn o bryd gyda Quay Connah. 4 mis ers iddyn nhw golli yn y gyngor Welsh.
Cyn o 8 yn ôl yn ôl, tra'n gadw'r gêm gyfartal ddim yn Caernarfon sy'n dwytha, ond y steil di peth. Mi nath nhw brynu mewn nhw ar ôl i 2-2 gêm, a nhw di tîm gorau dwi di weld. A wneith o'r ei pwysau ei hun i wneud i gorau. Enwedig yn o'r tymor dwytha, gorffen yn 6 isa a cyrraedd Cwpan Cymru y ffeinal, colli seintiau newydd. Ond mae'r siap, mae'r steil. A go iawn, mae gen nhw Franklin, diolch yn chwarae heddiw wrth gwrs, a'r Hys Hughes. Oedd nhw ar ydyn nhw, gweddi gilydd ar y cae, ar ydyn nhw'n donwedd, a rwan gynnwch chi West. Mae o'n cynnig rhywbeth gwahanol.
Well ni wedi clywed mwy am Callum West, nath e gyrraedd yn yr haf, wedi bod gyda Macclesfield ac ati. Tipyn o chwaraewr.
Go iawn, oedd yn Burnley Academy fi, felly cefndir da gyda fo'n 20 oed ydi o. Oedd edrycha, mae o'n gryf corfforol, oedd edrycha faint o gallu sy'n ganddo fo, rhyder ganddo fo. Dim jyst i gymryd pobl ar, ac i gyrra nhw'n hawdd, ond i wneud ti yn edrach mor hawdd, cerdded trwy ti yma. Nath ni weld o'n Flint yn ddiweddar, a nath ni weld o'n sgorio gol anhygol. Ond eto, y corfforol cry yna, ar ei droi chwith, edrycha, dim jyst yr un cyffyrddiad bach, 2 cyffyrddiad bach, neud yr ongl yn berffaith i fo hyn, i gwneud hwnna yn y gornel bella. Wedyn hon. Mae o'n cael, mae'n darllen just yr flic y fanna, a mae o'n gwybod, os dwi'n mynd draws hwn ag a pŵr ydi, mae droed chwith o'n clinical, a da ni'n mynd i weld mwy yn o fo heddiw ac yn y dyfodol.
West is best, fel oedd rhywun yn arfer dweud, graf wrth gwrs, a mae rhaid i sôn am yr olygfa yma o gwmpas ni, ond eisiau sôn am Bai Colwyn ta beth. Mae'r hyn maen nhw wedi wneud dan Mike Wilde, carfan yn gryf tymor yma, cyrraedd rhan yr ucha, oddi ar y cae, mae'r torfeidd yn rhyfeddol unwaith eto.
Egwyl, dwi bod tro'n deud, os ydych chi'n cael lwyddiant ar y cae, mae nhw'n cael lot o lwyddiant. Mae'n ardal gefnogol i'r clwb, mae nhw wedi bod yma erioed, ond mae nhw wedi gwerthu'r clwb yma i'r cymuned. A mae hynna mor neis weld, a dwi'n gobeithio, nid pawb ddysgu o'r gwersi mae Bai Colwyn yn dangos i ni. A go iawn, edrych ar ni, mae'n awyrgiwch yn barod i dechrau'r gêm. A gret gweld y plant o Gwen, part o'r academi wrth gwrs, a'r dyfodol.
Achos gymaint o bethau'n gwella yn y gyngor yma, mae'n deg dweud torfeidd oedd y peth nesaf falle, darn o lan yn jigsaw ran uwch gyngor Cymru. Mae'r esiampl yma Bai Colwyn dyna. Chi'n mewn i'r clwb, mae'r clwb yn orlawn, mae yna fwrlwm o gwmpas y lle.
O, mae yna, a mae yna deimlad neis, does. Herwydd, mae yna siawn stad o fynd i Ewrop ella trwy ddaw gyfla, neu Cwpan Cymru, gan i weld am hynny, ond yn sicr, mae nhw'n mynd y ffordd cywir.
Ydyn, yn bendant. Bai Colwyn yn mwynhau oddi ar y cae, di cyrraedd yr hanner ucha hefyd, a'r rhyddhad yn sgil hynny. Ni wedi clywed gan un reolwr, dewch i ni glywed gan reolwr arall, felly reolwr Bai Colwyn. Mike Wilde sy'n gyda Nick.
Top 6, big Welsh Cup quarter-final coming up next week. Just how exciting is it at the moment to be part of this club?
It is. It has been exciting for the past 12, 18 months. And last week gives us a bit of a time to reflect on what's happened, not just on the pitch, but off the pitch. And it's been really productive and positive. And it is exciting times ahead.
With success comes expectation. How difficult is it for you to manage that expectation and to stop people going ahead of themselves?
We enjoy it, we embrace it, we love challenges. It only goes to show this time last year, I think we might have been trailing Airbus by 4 points in Tier 2. We were beaten by 2 Welsh Prem clubs that season in cup competitions. This year we've embraced the new challenge and we've found ourselves winning 8 games, I think, in the first phase. More than holding our own with a very competitive squad that we've built, and we look forward to the phase 2.
A repeat of the opening game of the season. How different a side you expect with Connah's Quay today?
Connah's Quay have got a very well established squad. Really good players, talented players. You only have to look at the players that will be left out today as well to indicate that. Obviously former champions a few years ago as well. It is going to be really tough. We expect a tough evening, but we're looking forward to hopefully causing a massive upset.
And finally, we've heard this week that you've been FA nominated to go on the pro licence course for 26-27. When does that start?
That starts in March. Really looking forward to that. We've got some webinars coming up, and then in the summer we go down to Dragon Park, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
Congratulations on that. All the best today. Thank you for your time.
Thanks very much.
Mike Wilde yn barod amdani. A ti'n disgwyl I Mike Wilde gael llwyddiant tymor yma, Malt?
O'n i'n disgwyl o gyrraedd y 6 ucha, nes I proffwydo hynny ar dechrau. Felly, o'n i'n gwybod efo faint cefnogol mae'r cymuned, ond hefyd efo y cyllid ganddo fo. Mae gen fo pobl tu ôl, efo arian sy'n fodlon cefnogi fo, os dwi'n cael y pobl iawn I fewn. Mae o'n deall y pencap y Cyngor Cymru, mwy na neb. A mae fo, John Disney, yn ddau gymeriad cryf, di curo y pencapwriaeth mwy nag unwaith. Ac yn sicr, mae o'n reit distaw o be mae'n dweud. A fo a Danny Harris yn wrthi ymwneud, mae nhw fel chalk and cheese. Un I pyn bach yn gegog, llall ddim. Ac mae'n gret clywed nhw yn ystafell newid, mae'n gret clywed nhw'n siarad. A dwi'n meddwl maen nhw'n ddau reolwyr, John Disney a Michael Wilde, sy'n mynd I gael dyfodol disglair. Os dyn nhw'n uwch Gymru Cymru neu beidio, maen nhw ar ei ffordd.
Fel ti a Nick, falle, chalk and cheese, y cyfuniad na.
Ti'n feddwl? Bod ni'n mwy cefn.
Ni nôl fan hyn eto, ni dal I ddisgwyl i'r tîmau gyrraedd y Cai, ond maen nhw ar fi'n camu allan. Ac am groeso maen nhw'n cael hefyd y swyddogion yn arwen y ffordd, a'r tîmau yn camu allan I gael eu croesawu gan gannoedd o blant sy'n ynghlwm ar academi fan hyn y Mae Colwyn. Mae'n olygfa hyfryd yn dangos pwysigrwydd yr academi yn y gyngor yma. Cei Connah yn wych o ran hynny hefyd. Tipyn o olygfa wrth I ni baratoi ar gyfer y gêm yma. Ail ran y tymor yn dechrau yn uwch gyngor Cymru a teg dweud bod e'n dechrau mewn steil fan hyn y Mae Colwyn. Fan hyn dechreuodd y tymor I ni a fan hyn ni'n dechrau ail ran y tymor hefyd. Gêm fawr I ddod wrth I ni fynd draw at ein tîmau sylwebu. English language commentary is available. Mark Jones and Tommy Morgan waiting for you there. A mae Malcolm Allen ar ei ffordd I ymuno gyda Nick Parry.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Blue Turtle Arena in Colwyn Bay, where the Seagulls entertain Connah's Quay Nomads in the first game of the 25-26 second phase top six. Mike Wilde's Seagulls are in the top six in their first season back in the top flight of Welsh domestic football. And John Disney's Connah's Quay are once again chasing the European dream, which still could include a Champions League if their excellent form continued. Alongside me this afternoon at a very blustery Blue Turtle Arena, clinging onto his chair. Good afternoon, Tommy Morgan.
Good afternoon, Mark. Good afternoon, everybody. There's just two teams get onto the screen here.
Two teams with two good sets of followers. I mean, the crowd here today makes it a special event for us, Tom. Great to see 1,500 people here this afternoon.
Yeah, and, you know, all those young kids there, seeing their heroes coming onto the pitch there, and there's a Colwyn Bay lineup this afternoon, and a lot will depend on Cyril Peat and Ford in the back there to keep a clean sheet, and just see Connah's Quay Nomads got again Nash, Jones and Roberts in the back four. Jones comes in there at centre back.
Yeah, interesting to see Rhys Hughes playing up top as a striker. I'd be surprised if he stays there, Tom, and doesn't drift wide.
Yeah, certainly, but all eyes will be on Noah Edwards as well. He's playing that 10 role, and he's got so much to give, I think. If he adds some goals to his game, he is going to be the all-round one of the better players, best players in the Welsh Premier League.
He has been for a few years. Noah is a very, very busy man, and George Hughes more of a holding footballer.
Yeah, completely different roles for both those players. But Hughes, again, has been an integral part of Colwyn Bay's success in getting to the top six.
I think he's been a good signing. There's Ewan Alwell Griffiths in the middle. Big game for Ewan.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. We just had a bit of rain down, just prior to kick-off, Mark, and that should make it for a bit more excitement, I think.
Well, anybody sat at home watching tonight's event, enjoy the warm. It is absolutely blowing a gale, and we're just clinging onto our seats here in Colwyn Bay.
You can be a bit soft in old age now, Mark.
You are right. Long throw, it's a big long throw early on. Chance. Superb cover tackle. An excellent cover tackle there. Dan Roberts, who came around. And if Dan Roberts hasn't been playing centre half a lot lately, Tom, that's a great intervention in the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, it certainly was. Vital interception there.
Declan Poole. Plenty of ground in front of him. Callum West. Callum West will be playing, I should imagine, as far forward as possible in his midfield road. Cargbo's gone down there injured. That's early. First minute of the game, still in the first minute.
Yeah, I think Callum West just catches the top of his head there. And the referee's given a foul against him there, which is a bit of a surprise to say the least.
I think it's Lewis Cyril comes across, in fact, and absolutely connects with him from the hip. His own man. Callum knocks him over a little bit, and then the big man Cyril connects. I think that's why.
West certainly the danger man for the Nomads.
Oh, what did you think, Tom? I mean, I was in a position to select it. Special goal?
Oh, absolutely fantastic. Oh, brilliant goal that.
Corey Shepherd scored an absolute pearler as well. He was a little bit unlucky on the day. The Lionel Messi one counted.
Hey, don't make excuses, Mark. That was the best goal for me and most of the people I've spoken to.
Cyril goes long. All the way through to Kit Margerson, who's having a good season. Margerson in goals. Just establishing himself. Good experience for him. I think the back three of Colwyn Bay at the moment, Tom, will be trying to work out who's playing up top for Connah's Quay.
Yeah, I think it's definitely Rhys Hughes is up there.
Almost as a lone striker so far.
Yeah. I think they'll try and get Noah Edwards just to go up and support him there.
Cook playing in a midfield role. Looks like Callum Bradley might be playing as the left wing back, Tom, and Abdi Sharif playing in the middle. Really hard to pick their team at the moment. Almost as difficult for us as it is for the opposing manager, Mike Wilde.
Yeah. But interesting that both the managers have played with and against each other on many occasions. So, you know, it's a tactical battle as a manager. You know, you're trying to outthink your opponent.
Yeah. Good luck to both of them. They've started their careers well. Jones gets it wide.
Yeah, I think John Disney actually, Mark, has come out of nowhere really, hasn't he, and done a fantastic job.
Well, he's taken over one of the big clubs in our league, and it's a difficult task when you take over a club. You know, Tom, yourself, with a winning momentum about him, you've got to try and keep it up, haven't you? And Connah's Quay, I think, at present, would have you had them as far forward in second place as they are at the moment at the start of the season?
I think that's a no.
Yeah, so he's doing a fantastic job. Louis Robles back in the side, playing up top alongside Williams and Jordan Davis.
Looks like an early long throw coming here, do you think, Mark?
Yeah, Matty Hill will jog across and most probably fire one in.
Sending
wind, very, very blustery. I think he's done well there. He's pinched a few yards already there, by the way. Cargbo wants it short. Hill's being ordered from the touchline to throw it in.
Really important for the Nomads here to defend the second ball.
It had to go short in the end because the 11 players drop back in. Hughes stands it up to the edge of the area. Hughes again. Edwards gets it wide. Rhys Hughes picks out West. His first touch is a good one. Good tackle by Cargbo. I think Matty Hill's playing in a midfield role, you know, Tom, which is surprising. He's usually out wide.
Yeah, galloping up and down the flanks. West again, thick in the action. Just nothing to that, was it? Let's be honest.
Alex Brown He's having a decent season, Alex Brown. Tranmere Rovers. Knocks it long. Good flick from Nathan Peat. Ball bouncing around the area. Ford tries to get the shot off. It's hooked away by Bratley. Do you think that'll be their main danger, Tom? The home team
looked a little bit shaky there, the Nomads, under that pressure.
That's a tremendous header away, by the way. Ben Nash, he's won 2 of them so far already. Goes to the far post. It'll stay in play. Just goes out of play as Jordan Davis hunts it.
I think this is going to be a pretty tight game. Mark, the start of the second phase hasn't yielded many goals this afternoon, has it? Just a single goal.
Penabont drawing 0-0 with Caernarfon. Do you put that down as a good point for both clubs? I think it's a good point away. If you're travelling from Caernarfon to Penabont, take a point.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But it's probably, if Nomads can get the 3 points here, so that's a great result for them as well. Stretches their lead, to 12.
Well, I think they
11
still
points.
Yeah, they still have a dual purpose, Tom. I still think they're chasing the leaders, even though the leaders have won again today. If they get a win this afternoon, they're still only 6 points behind, and they got to play each other twice.
Yeah.
So game on if they win.
Absolutely.
Nash. Connah's Quay in their all black kit. Sharif. Reece Hughes, he's playing wide. He's still waiting for that ball. Bratley. Hughes loves a switch. Decent ball into Edwards.
His first touch let him down there.
Williams fires it long. Aaron Edwards and 2 front runners. That's going to be a battle all afternoon. Cyril. It's quick tempo to the game. Cyril. It's a superb ball from Cyril. Just a little bit just in front of Matty Hill. Picked out a great pass there, by the way.
Yeah, you can see the tactics already, Mark. They're trying to get the balls over the top. Colwyn Bay. See Cyril there. Pretty much a direct ball there. Left to right. But
crazy thing is, Tom, I think if it hadn't been lashing down with rain at the moment, it most probably would have held up.
Yeah.
Again, Nash prominent in the air, winning his headers. Corner, had to be a corner given there. First corner of the afternoon.
Just starting to put a bit of pressure on the home side.
Well, if there's ever the weather, Tom, to bend one under the bar, which makes me surprised straight away that this is going to be a right foot outswinger. For me, this had to be swung under the bar. Let's see if he can prove us wrong. Whipped outwards into the mix. Nash gets it, it comes down and it's hooked away. Cargbo looks to switch the play this time. Headed out.
It's good defensive header there by Nash. So you're looking for your centre backs to win those headers and get plenty of distance on them.
Yeah, I think that's 3 or 4 out of 4 he's won already, Tom. So he's made a bright start. Nash, very good start. Long throw. Will swirl around. Cargbo. Whipped across the front, back post. Headed in. It's a good effort. Good save as well, Margerson. With Ford flying across the front of him. So whether he's got that and put him off, but he's tipped it away really well, the goalkeeper. He may have to do it again, by the way. It goes out of play. I don't think we should underrate this, Tom, because there was a lot of action in front of the goalkeeper's eyes here,
Yeah. Superb stop. Doesn't matter how you stop them, you just stop them going in. Great downward header. And the players rushing in as well there. Rob Blaze thought he'd scored, I think. But stretched his arms out there and pushed it away.
Yeah, I think he's done really well as well, Tom, to palm it away from the goals. You see a lot of the goals now, even in the Premier League, where goalkeepers are palming forward.
Yeah.
So technically he's done it correctly.
Certainly, I think the advantage of the wind at their back is helping the Bay build up some pressure here.
Headed back in, Jones. Jones looks at Dan Roberts. Roberts. Strange ball from Roberts going back across in a wind like this today. And that's what's caused a bit of havoc at the moment.
Yeah, just a little bit casual, the Nomads at the moment, in possession of the ball. Not their usual crisp self.
Jones knocking it long. Goes out of play. Michael Wilde. Done well, bringing the team back into the Cymru Premier and getting in the top 6 in their first season back in is a good achievement, because there's some good teams, the likes of Cardiff Met and Harford West County and a few more, Britain Ferry, who are really competing. So it was a good feat for the Bay to get back into the top 6.
Yeah, it really takes the pressure off. You can help the club build, can't you? You know, you're guaranteed not to get relegated, not to be down there. But certainly now, you know, the crowds they are a big club, let's be honest.
Poole knocks it forward. Hughes, Cargo in there. West takes it off him, just on the edge of the box, tries to get the shot off, wants the handball, not awarded to him. Hughes out wide where he likes to be. What a cross that is. Keeper collects. When that was whipped across, by the way, Tom, playing up top, if you got Rhys Hughes, no Harry Franklin, of course, injured.
Yeah, again, Pete, I think the wind played a bit of trick with the ball there.
But
Hughes, but bad touch by Campbell there initially. They're asking for a handball there, I think, but wasn't to be.
But where I was about to say was, if Rhys Hughes, who was playing up top, does go out wide and get the cross in, Callum West is a wide player. Noah Edwards is playing as a 10. Who's going to be the 9?
Well, you obviously haven't got one, but you've got a few on the bench.
Poole. Great ball in behind, plenty of space in behind, but nobody getting after it. Aaron Edwards hooks it away. Deck Poole on the edge of the box. Can he get a shot off? Poole's a good strike. With a windy situation, is it not the worst thing in the world to pop a shot off from 20 yards?
No, certainly. Declan Poole's got that in his locker, and his left foot there. Straight at the keeper though.
West, again, comfortable on the ball. Edwards.
I think Edwards should have looked up there.
Surprised to see Noah Edwards playing as far forward as he is. Tommy's usually so busy and likes to get in the mix of the action.
Yeah, he's a very busy player, let's be honest.
Clear there by Matty Hill. Don't know if whether Connah's will be firing a long throw in. Callum Bratley looks like going out. Plays it short to Ben Nash. Nash gets it back to Jones. James Jones. Jones ex-Altrincham. Fires it in, just out of play. It's the type of day, Tom, with the conditions, if we could just... Obviously, we've spoke to the viewers about it already. You've got to gauge your passes, because anything not right to the feet here today is going to run away.
Yeah, that's true. Jones there. When you try these long passes, like you said, the accuracy is so important, and also the recipient's got to have a good first touch, and that's been a bit wayward by a few players so far this evening.
A couple of football results from earlier on. Newport County get a great win. Well done, Newport. 2-1 at home to Chesterfield. Wrexham get a fantastic away win. 3-2 at Queen's Park Rangers. Top of the table, Cardiff draw 1-1 at home to Stockport. Swansea, unfortunately, going down 2-1 at Hull. James Crowell coming off the bench for Newport this afternoon. Hughes. It's a good ball wide. Edwards driving forward, trying to get the shot off. Edwards straight at the goalkeeper Brown.
just tries to bend this with his right foot into the far corner. Keeper read it.
Hill to fire the long throw in. Jordan Davis. Good hold-up play from Davis. If he looked to get a corner or a throw from this situation, I should imagine. Spins his man. Does he get a corner? He gets a corner, Jordan Davis.
Pretty much a live wire up front for the home side, Jordan Davis.
Again, surprised. George Hughes is taking the corner for me. He's looking for Cyril, Nathan Pete, Solomon Ford and the likes. Still would have preferred it whipped in this type of condition underneath the bar. It's a decent corner though. Poole hooks it away. Cagbo waiting for the... Cagbo gets the pass off. Hill. It's not a bad idea. It's a great cross in. Again, Ben Nash heads away. Hughes looks for the diag to the back post. Poole stands over and gets a throw in.
Certainly struggled with the crosses, haven't they?
Definitely in these conditions.
Look a bit more tired than normal today. Mark had a busy few days.
long night, Tom. Long night last night. Good news night, though. Good news night.
Yeah, here it's a good name as well. It's given to your new grandson.
To tackle on the edge of the box. Yeah, Tom, I was lucky last night. Very, very lucky. And happy as Larry. My daughter Jessica gave birth to my grandson Thomas.
What a good
Thomas
name,
Hodder. Thomas Hodder. Welcome.
Yeah, certainly plenty of work ahead of you there, Mark.
Yeah.
Driving that buggy.
There's plenty of it, yeah. Yeah, Thomas Mark Hodder, by the way. So I did get a mention. Edge of the box goes down. Referee is right on spot and says play on. I was a very interesting one on the edge of the box there, Tom.
Yeah, but no arguments with the players. That's always a good sign for the referee. And he was perfectly positioned as well for that.
Tell you what, could have been, looking at that back.
He goes down too easy.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Well, the referee was about 2 or 3 yards away from him, so he was spot on the incident. You would expect the no.
Yeah, I think Aaron Edwards is not that type of player, is he, to go down without a decent challenge.
Wrexham.
Britain Ferry
tomorrow afternoon in the Adran Gennaro Premier. 5 o'clock. Some good football, some good goals being scored in that league as well, by the way, Tom.
Yeah, some good contenders for the older month, yeah. Standard there is getting better all the time.
Jones. Colwyn Bay not really pressing, they're dropping off Connah's Quay and just playing when they get it. It's a great ball. Can he keep it in? Poole? Will he put it in first time? Had the chance to put it in first time, but there was nobody in there again. I think that's the reason Declan Poole, if he did have a chance, he's pointing across now, in fact.
6 defenders, but 2 strikers.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why he doesn't put it in. If you have a look, he's got the chance. Look, he looks and doesn't put it in because there's nobody in there.
He's hoping to get a corner probably there, wasn't he?
Good tackle, by the way, from Cagbo. Poole. West. It's a good one too. Aaron Edwards knocks it away. Good touch from Louis Robles, and Carbo knocks it long. Jacob Jones, with Josh Jones waiting for it. Nash has time to pick his pass. Tries to go for the diag. He picks out the wing back and an excellent ball. Edwards, nowhere Edwards. Bratley makes a run inside him. Sharif gets a chance to switch it and does switch it well. Roberts. West wants a short. Goes wide to Poole. Just a bit of keep ball here. Cyril knocks it forward. Superb from Dan Roberts. First time, Tom, most probably in the first 20 minutes where they've retained the ball. Yeah, the period.
What they do really well, Mark, is they got plenty of width, both left and right. They've got players right on the touchline, so they stretches the game, gives the player on the ball the option to get the ball switched out. You've seen it now twice. They've gone out to the left twice and then come to the right twice, and still kept possession of the ball, which is really good.
John Disney producing some Man City passes here.
He'd be hoping to get the same result as City this afternoon.
Must be on the 25th now. Jones. Even Magason coming for a bit of the action. Jones whips it in, and the passing move comes to an end. Ford does exactly the opposite and knocks it long, and that's not the worst ball, by the way. Nash against Davis. Nash gets the foul. Be interesting to watch. Jordan Davis doesn't say a word, so the linesman looks like he's made a smart decision there, because Jordan argues most decisions.
Well, he's got his arm round him there. Both at it, really.
50-50, by the way.
It just probably the linesman seen his arm round his back and given the decision.
Good contest. Rhys Hughes trying to run him behind. Cyril's left foot is very handy there in that side of the pitch. Edwards takes the ball out of play. 22 minutes on the clock, Tom. Your observations? Not many goal chances as yet.
No, nip and tuck this, I think, isn't it? I think in open play, the Nomads look more dangerous. Set plays, direct balls, the home side look, we've got a bit more about them.
Definitely have to agree to that. And I also think, Tom, at this time, after 23 minutes, that the benches will have a big part to play in this game.
Yeah.
Dan Roberts whipping it in the front. If he's onside, he is onside. There's no flag as yet. Pulls it back to across the goals. It's cleared by Ford. Still no flag, so he was onside. West keeps it in. West gets his team a corner.
Yeah, excellent play there. Lacking a bit of pace in the middle of that. Three centre backs there. Shouldn't really be getting in that easy. Rhys Hughes peaked as well initially, just slow him down a bit, and the final ball from Hughes wasn't what you wanted, but certainly it's got them a corner.
West to take the kick. Whips it across the front. Goalkeeper did enough, got the first punch on it. Got his hand on it where his body's around him. West to the edge. Poole. Most of the forwards filling the box up. West on the edge. It's good intervention. Good work by George Hughes in the tackle.
Yeah, I think they've been watching a few videos of Callum West. That left foot can be magic wand.
They lined up to make that tackle, didn't they? Again, last 5 minutes, just getting a bit more possession. Jacob Cook looking to split that 10-man defence at the moment. Colwyn Bay have dropped in. Definitely almost in the 5-3-2, but going into their last third in the same shape. So it's just a matter of patience.
Yeah.
And picking your pass. Nash, Jones.
It is a game of patience when, you know, a team drops off into a low block.
West goes round Carbo and tries to slay it. It's his own man, by the way. Cagbo. It's a strong tackle from Roberts. It'll go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Magerson. West just picking up little areas of space now. That's a big giveaway that the Hughes. The break could be on here. Robles. Jordan Davis wanted it early, played through. Matty Hill is bombing down as a right wing back. Oh, his cross is not right. Oh, he gets there. Chance Robles! It's put it wide. Half the fans in front of us here have gone up in the air, and most of us, I think, thought that was going in the back of the net, and it just drifts behind that near post.
Yeah, the miss kick there really by Hill, but brilliant footwork by Robles, but that's a brilliant block defensively by Cook, I think it was, or Jones. Yes, Cook.
I don't think it was Cook. Cook stood up.
Jones then. It was timely intervention anyway, Mark.
You have to say it was a fantastic intervention. Corner again, Hughes with the outswinger. It'll be on the edge of the 6-yard box and 12-yard spot. There it is, the same one. Headed away. Edwards with a shot. Big target for the veteran midfielder. You would expect the quality play he's played in his career for him to have hit the target there. He'll be disappointed because it sat up really well, you know.
Yeah, he had plenty of time as well. Just a little nudge might have put him off a little bit there, but certainly a player of his calibre.
There you are. There's his reactions. There is his reactions, or are his reactions. It sat up well for him.
So the ref, I'm going to chat here with a couple of players. Jordan Davis and Noah Edwards.
The Nomads have got the second best away record in the league behind TNS. Played 11, won 7, 3 draws and only lost 1. That's a smart away. You know that.
Yeah, you can see why they're flying high
in
the league, can't you?
Definitely.
Also, you look at the difference in the strike rates. 48 goals for Connah Nomads, whereas Colwyn Bay have only got 29. So.
Yeah, you are right. 23 of the goals as well, Tom, by the way, by Rhys Hughes, and obviously a sorely missed Harry Franklin, who I think has scored. And, you know, in the assist league, as they say, he's right up there because he's set up as many as he scored. So he's bound to be a miss today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jones. The break could be on Davis. He's off his line. Didn't see it early enough. He takes the effort. Magerson takes a little bit of a slip, but yet again, it's a decent save because John Davis, he said, he's holding his hands out. I may as well have had a go, whether I got it right or wrong. That could have gone in, you know. Oh, it's a great save.
Yeah, I think he just got his feet wrong, didn't he? And at the last minute, he had to decide, I got to push this round the post.
We may have.
But Sharif should have never turned in the middle of the park to give them the opportunity to start with.
I tell you what, Tom, that might be the best underrated save of the season. He's lost his footing and he's tipped it round for.
Yeah, you'd have put it down as a goalkeeping error then, though, wouldn't you? If that had gone in.
Davis, Hughes, short corner. It's whipped across, this time the in-swinger headed back to the edge. Flag up for offside. The short corner caught his own team offside. Sometimes when the short corner is as short as that, Tom, on days like today, 2-yard short corner and he's whipped it in.
Well, look how much problems they've caused already with the corners into the 6-yard box, and you'd think, let's do that again.
So why aren't you just putting it in?
Yeah.
The big men are in there waiting. Michael Wilde would have been disappointed if he was playing centre forward, I'll tell you.
Looks very passive there, doesn't he, Mr. Wilde?
You know, I think he knows every game's a big game in this top 6.
I think they've got into the top 6, 30 points, but what it gives them is a platform for these players to build on.
Definitely. The run through is from Hill. Hooked away by Nash.
You know, by playing against the 5 other best teams in the league, 10 games, he'll sharpen his players up. He'll learn a lot from it as well. He's got to recruit a few players for next season, etc.
Totally agree. Totally agree. Matty Hill to fire the throw in. Hill win behind most probably this time. It's a decent header by Dan Roberts, who's done well at the back. They haven't got out, they've stayed in. Nash heads away. Strong play there by Callum West. West stays on his feet as well. Drives forward, loses his footing. It's a superb pass though. Rhys Hughes. Sharif. Bratley. Ex-winger himself. Bratley goes well, goes round Hill, drives into the box. Bratley rattles it across. Intervention by Ford.
Yeah, West did really well there when he lost his footing. Just seen Bratley then taking on Hill and getting past him rather easily.
Yeah, I was talking at the beginning of the game to Chris Marriott, that youngster who's out injured, and he's spoken to me about Callum West, and he said how strong he is, Tommy, on the ball. As small as he looks, he's very strong on the ball. Referee intervening. The warning is there. It's Ford against Jones. The dancing starts again as the corner is about to come across. Ford still got hold of his shirt. Whipped across the front, headed down. West. Pinpoint pass. Hughes can do it again. It's cut out again. Edwards didn't take the shot on. Ball bobbling around in the box loosely. Cook to Hughes. Hughes will come inside and whip it across the front again. It's a good block from Jordan Davis. Louis Robles. And Cargbo decides to go long. Hughes with a strike. Oh, what a shot. Oh, some power behind that shot. Now you're talking 35 yards there. It's a smart save from Alex Brown because that ball was travelling with pace and power.
Yeah, I think it hurt his hands, that did. I don't think the keeper would have been ready for that, to be honest. He was that far out. Superb strike. Strikes straight through the ball there. Gets plenty of power behind it. Keeper.
He's most probably done what was expected of the keeper, but if you're here personally at the game in these conditions, that's a great save. Hughes, the in-swinger, should be coming under the bar. There it is this time. And that's why it's gone in the back of the net, Tom. We talked about having corners in these conditions. He has the corner in these conditions. He whips it under the bar. And we're still debating. It looks like Jacob Cook.
Yeah, Cook, I think, got
maybe
the final
one of the
touch.
smallest players in there. Whipped in.
Right on the
he looks the
post.
happiest at the moment, and it looks like Jacob Cook will put a positive on it now.
Lots of traffic there. Just gets his head to, does he? Just flicks it in.
It looks like it's flicked him on the head. Jacob Cook, I tell you what, Jacob Cook is collecting the goal. I tell you what, I think the taker, Rhys Hughes, will be asking a few questions whether it's his goal. He claims it.
No, I think
he claims it.
Cook gets a touch on that, I think.
At the moment, we'll be giving it to Jacob Cook.
Again, all came from that Hughes bit of magic when he shot from nowhere, really.
But are we talking basics again, Tom, that it demanded an in-swinger with the wind? He puts it in there, and it's like the touch puts it in the back of the net. He's making his impact on the game, this lad. Cook. Cyril with the intervention. That's a big goal after 35 minutes in this top 6 encounter in the Cymru Premier League. Colwyn Bay 0, Connah's Quay Nomads 1. Jacob Cook with the goal. Poole. Yeah, they definitely seem to be the more comfortable of the two teams on the ball when they get it.
And another key point for me is when they're in possession of the ball, the Nomads, they do not mind playing little short passes and playing little 1-2s and getting in around players.
Hughes spinning back with the ball. Hughes picks his head up and looks for the next pass. Hughes whips it across the goal, across the box, nobody in there. But Hughes has developed into one of the the classier players in this league, Tom. He's enjoyed himself the last couple of seasons.
I think we're talking about, you know, like discipline and having a manager like John Disney who's instilled what he wants, and actually the players that go out there and deliver on the pitch. And I think Chris Hughes is obviously an important integral part of that as well.
Joint top scorer, by the way, last season with James Kroll. Headed back by Jones. Kept in well by Dan Roberts. Dan Roberts has done well. Defending well. John Disney there.
Yeah. But if you notice, Colwyn Bay have not got the ball down and passed through them. It's always been a long ball that's given them a few questions.
Yeah, and that might suit them better in the long half, in the second half against the wind, where that ball will hold up. It's a smart tackle by Hughes, unlucky there, I think, against Cook. Referee right on the mark, by the way, again. He's never far away from the action. I'll pass the VAR to you, Tom.
That's a foul. Referee gave it, Mark. I'm not going to argue with him.
Well, there you are, Tom.
I didn't say I disagreed with you. From your face, I know what you think.
Poole. He's being urged by his manager to knock it short. It's a high line. Poole, in it goes. Edwards with a great header away. Hooked forward by Louis Robles. Hughes, Cargbo. Sitting it, just knocked it into space there, and Cook will start again.
The way Colwyn Bay play, when they drop to a deep block like that, the ball comes out, goes straight back to the opposition.
Well, they shouldn't really knock it as long as that, because there's nobody up there. When you bring every player back, that's a lot of teams do this. You know, they come back 10 from a corner. Who's there to knock it to when you get forward? Poole. Noah Edwards. West. Cook starting to enjoy themselves on the ball. They're rattling up the amount of passes they're making. Cook. Straight pass headed away by Nathan Peat. Louis Robles. West. I think we're going to have the replay of the goal again. So can you, Tommy, or can any of the viewers pick out who scored this goal?
Well, take your pick, Mark. The post, as we finally went in off. Is it somebody's arm? Is it goalkeeper's arm?
The changing rooms at half-time will be like the traitors, Tom. Who scored that goal? Was it you, or was it me? Whipped across the front, chance for West again. Oh, that shows absolute quality. This boy is starting to make a name for himself in this league. It was goal of the month last week. It's another pearler today. Colwyn Bay 0, Connah's Quay Nomads 2, and Callum West at it again.
Yeah, again, it comes from, as soon as they get possession of the ball, they look to play it wide, they go in here, gets wide, he plays this early. Noah Edwards, that's a brilliant ball into the box, and then the finish is really accomplished, isn't it? He actually drills it past the goalkeeper. Absolutely no chance. No Edwards lifts his head there, sees the run of West, Callum West, and he just unerringly just drills it to the bottom corner.
Why is it, Tom, when them left footers sort of strike the ball when they do like that? It's a peach of a goal. It just seemed to strike it in a wonderful manner.
Yeah,
and
he's nice and clean, wasn't it? And to be honest, I expected him to score. As soon as I saw him with that kind of position, your money was on him.
He was at Barnsley when he was a youngster, Tom. At Barnsley when he was a youngster. He's starting to look like he will have Football League clubs being very interested in him if he carries on scoring goals like this. Club Rugby, Scarlets versus Ulster, tomorrow afternoon at 4:25 on S4C.
Yeah, certainly bossing this game now, the away team.
Well, a 2-0 scoreline in 41 minutes against the wind is a big scoreline. Yeah, and when you're talking about people keeping hold of the ball, Tom, when you have players like Rhys Hughes and Callum West who are just happy with the ball at their feet in any sort of situation, it doesn't half help.
No, it doesn't. But
Hughes strong against Pete. Bratley. By the way, Tom, a third goal could be a massive goal
just
before half-time now.
Definitely. I think Michael Wilde just want to go whistle to go now. Let's get in.
Yeah, I think
regroup.
so.
He's got to bring a plan B into operation, I think, in the second period. It's strange, isn't it, that as a striker you'd have thought, right, you'd be looking to get forward, play on the front foot, have your forwards high up the pitch, and he just hasn't in the first half. The low block, they all could drop into that, so there's no out ball, so it's given Connah's Quay plenty of opportunities to build again and again.
Yeah, I agree. You just can't give good teams times to build like that, because it will count in the end.
Yeah, but they've got so many quality players, haven't they?
Hill fires a long throw in. Nash again has been superb in the air. It goes back in. Margerson, will he take it? Lets it go wide. John Disney just down below us, clapping his hands.
He'd be very pleased. I think Siders struggle a bit defensively from set pieces. Was that an own goal, maybe, you think, Mark, off his arm?
No, I don't think he has no chance for the second one. Rhys Hughes. I think they're considering the first goal scorer again, Tom. Well, the likes of Craig Callison and TNS will be watching this closely, I'm sure, this afternoon. Penabont and Caernarfon and the likes. And Connah's Quay firmly putting their foot in a title race. Poole. Poole's developed into one of the top right wing backs also in this league. He loves to get on the ball. He's a good athlete. Cook's been on the ball a lot as well. It's been impressive, Cook in midfield.
Yeah, he's gone under the radar a little bit, hasn't he?
Poole, West. Edwards comes out the West. West drives round Edwards and puts it across. Question, Tom. You Michael Wilde in there. Callum West is looking very dangerous now every time he gets the ball. Some people call it, old-fashioned sort of coaching and stuff. Would you consider giving somebody a job at half-time and say, get a bit tighter and man-mark him?
Certainly. He's a quality player. You'd say, right, we'll man-mark him, get him out the game, or try and mark him out the game.
I just don't see how, because of players of that calibre playing, you just can't give them free rolls. Sharif. West on the ball again. Shiddle was closer this time. Dan Roberts back to Margerson. Margerson passes his way out. Roberts, one of the few missed passes in the first 45 minutes from Connah's Quay Nomads.
Yeah, Dan Roberts to be a bit disappointed with that ball. Certainly being quite solid defensively for the Nomads.
Robles. Cargbolt to take the throw in. Colwyn Bay eager to try and get a goal back before the half-time whistle. Brown bodies forward this time. It's a good first touch. He's tugged back.
Yeah, again, I like that, Cook. Do you know sometimes you got the defender up against the striker, and then the midfield player comes
front
back
sweeper.
and nicks the ball.
Oh, does his job, front sweeper. And he's frustrated Aaron Williams there to give the free kick away.
I didn't realise he was playing. I don't want to be undermining him, but I have not seen him.
I've not seen a lot of Aaron. He hasn't seen a lot of the ball in the first half.
For me, Aaron Williams is a centre forward, play him down the middle. But I mean,
he proved that at Newtown.
Yeah.
Margerson. 15 seconds left in the first half at the Blue Turtle Arena in Colwyn Bay. There it is, the half-time whistle. The visitors lead, Colwyn Bay 0, Connah's Quay Nomads 2. We look forward to seeing you in the second period.
Whereby we will be having a prize draw. Today's prize raffle. The first prize being £1,000. The second prize is 750.
Diolch yn fawr iawn, ymwelwyr ar y blaen. Dyna'r fantais. Gêm ola y penwythnos, gemau cynta, ail ran y tymor. Y cyfan yn dechrau neithiwr. Dewch i ni edrych nôl felly ar yr hyn ddigwyddodd neithiwr. Tair gêm, digon o goliau hefyd.
Ibrahim, Mesahib, thynnu ar daws i Ferguson, y sodiad i Billington, ar y post un pell a Mendes! Efer y loc yn y gol yna, a mae'r bala efo gwrth ymosodiad chwym iawn o hanner ffordd wedi mynd ar y blaen yma. Ond y gornel. Ôl gamgymeriad gan Elson Digbu, mi oedd y golwr di gofyn amdani. Mi beniodd Digbu y bêl heibio, a mae Darren Stevenson wedi manteisio ar ysmonach llwyr yn amddiffyn y tîm cartra. Phillips, cyfle i droi i Benwyn, mynd i'r gydio, a chi gol gan Benwyn, a mod i troi y gêm ar ei phen. Pa mlaen medda fo, a dim gobaith i Torrens. Dafliad hir yn dod i mewn, bened allan gan Mendes. Wyn yn ôl i mewn teg at y cwrt chwech, neb ar gyfel Harry Owen! A mae di rhwydo'r drydedd i'r Flint. Amddiffyn bala ar chwal. A gyna ar ymyl y cwrt chwech gyda neb ar ei gyfel. Oedd Harry Owen. Phillips. Hwna'n fyr teg at Benwyn. A mae Wyn wedi rhwydo ail gol o'r gêm. Neb ar ei gyfel. A jyst yn pasio'r bêl drwy glwstwr y chwaraewyr. Billington i Burke. Billington, chwipio'r groesiad gan Ferguson! A mae'r bala nôl yn y gêm. A Ferguson, fel nath o bythefnos yn ôl, yn sgorio yn erbyn i gyn glwb. Jake Phillips yn chodi fyny. Tag at postyn pell a Ferguson oedd yno i glirio nid unwaith. Ond ddwywaith yn gyflawan i'r bala wrth ymosod gyda Billington yn brasgamu ymlaen. Rhyddhau Liam Higgins. Higgins, mae rownd y golwr. Higgins, mae'r bala yn ôl yn unig o iawn rwan. Gwrth ymosodiad o un pen y cae i'r llall. Mae'n glincar o gêm yma ar faes tegid.
Jenkins yn Ross Walters. Troesio'r Walters yn adlamu ymlaen. Ar hyd llinell, y gwrs Cosby. Mitchell Bates yn ôl ar draws. Mae'r bêl yn glamio ar ben Tom Price ar y postyn cefn. A mae'r tîm cartra wedi mynd ar ymlaen. Fel hir ymlaen. Cyrra Danny Williams. Cyfle i Williams, y munud cyntaf ail hannar! Ac ar ôl ychydig dros hannar munud, ar ôl ail gychwyn, Danny Williams yn sgorio. Sgoriad Oli Anderson. Fel allan at Walters, yr ergyn yn cymryd gwiriad! A Cian Jenkins, oedd yn y lle iawn ar yr amser iawn, i brocio'r bêl i mewn i'r rhwyd. Walters ymlaen, gan efo Sam Snaith. Snaith sy'n newydd oedd i'r maes! Yn sgorio! Ac yn dwblu mantais Lance Howell. Wel, eiliada nôl, a Sam Snaith ymlaen fel eilydd. Lewis Rhys draw i gymryd y gic gornel. Mewn i'r canol. Ôl tu ar canol. Ac mae'na gic o'r spot wedi cael ei roi'n fan hyn, dwi'n meddwl. Ac mae'r penderfyniad wedi cael ei roi o blaid Met Caerdydd. Oedd hwnna'n droed uchel. Adam Roscoe sy'n camu fyny. Arbediad campus gan Ifan Nott. Dwylo cadarn. Rhys y Brwsi. Ai rediad yma'r hyn ac yn ergydio! O, mae'n ei canfod cefn yr rhwyd! Dyna i chi chwip o ergyd gan Rhys y Brwsi. Walters di chwarae pas mlaen. O, mae'n gyfle fyna. A Owain Jones di cael ei lorio. Mae'n goch i Toby Reason. Ben Amon yn cadw hon ar dir y chwarae. Cario'r bêl fyny'r cae ydy'r nod rwan. Amon yn dal i fynd. Mewn i'r gwrs cosbi mae Amon. Ac yn sgwario'r bêl i Corey Shepherd. Mae'n ddwy. A reit ar ddiwedd yr amser ychwanegol. Mae Holford wedi sicrhau'r triphwynt.
Digon yn digwydd neithiwr felly yn yr hanner isa, wedyn pnawn ma yn yr hanner ucha. Seintiau wedi taro ennill yn efo'n y Bari. Maen nhw'n cwrdd yr rownd yr cwpan y gyngrair diwedd mis nesa. Hefyd gêm agos, agosach rhwng Pen y Bont a Caernarfon. A fel welwch chi, wrth gwrs, Cey Connah ar y blaen fan hyn. O ddwy gol i ddim fel na mae ar hyn o bryd eich pwyntiau i ddod nos lun. Tocwr i 10 o gloch, eto nos fawrth. A wrth gwrs ar YouTube y cyfan i weld yn barod a'r iPlayer hefyd. Malcolm Allen lawr o'r pwynt sylwebu gyda fi. Cey Connah ar fantai. Ni wedi gweld y gwahaniaeth rhwng tîm da a tîm da iawn falle yn yr hanner cyntaf o ran cymryd cyfleoedd?
Dwi'n meddwl mae bai Colwyn yn well na ben maen nhw wedi ddangos. Ond fel yna maen nhw wedi bod yn chwarae. Herwydd mae'r amddiffyn wedi bod yn gorffor o cry. Ond ar ôl 25 munud mae'r ansawdd o'r gallu sydd gan Rhys Hughes a Callum West wedi dod drwodd. Maen nhw wedi ffeindio bwlcha. Mae'n cymryd amser i unrhyw chwaraew setlo mewn i gêm. Ond yn dechrau, oedd yn tactegol, oedd wedi canslo un ar allan, gwaith cartra wedi cael ei wneud, ond wedyn yr ei clefar sydd dod allan o hynny. A yr ei clefar oedd y chwaraewyr sydd wedi cael dylanwad ar y gêm.
Cyn gweld y rai sydd wedi cael dylanwad, gen i weld cyfleoedd bai Colwyn, achos i fod yn deg, dechreuon nhw'n dda ac yn creu.
Un cwestiwn, oedd nhw'n uniongyrchol, codi'r ail bêl, ac os rhywbeth oedd nhw'n mwy gorfforol, cry, na Cey Connah. Y peniad yna gan Roberts, mae'n neud y beth cywir fynd ar draws y golwr, ond mae'n taro i fewn i'r llawr, rhy fian. Mae eisiau mynd yn ychal i byn bach cyn i ddod lawr, a dyna pa mae'r pŵer ddim arni, a wedyn cyfa arall, lle mae gwych o troiad gan fo. Mae'n gwneud y gwaith caled medda fo wrth ei hun, na, neu ti yn y go mae angen wedyn, sa hwnna wedi bod yn cael ei gofio am byth, gan efo, efo'r un troiad mewn un symudiad sgil, a'n methu wedyn, mae'n eich di sgorio.
Mae'n bosib iawn bod chi'n mynd i glywed canlyniad y raffo fan hyn, mae'r uchel seinydd mor uchel. Bosib o Malcolm wedi ennill gyda llawn. Gynni, cwestiynau. Reit, ni'n mynd i weld ar hyn o bryd, oedd hi'n ddisgwr, a wedyn ni'n gweld, fel chi'n sôn, Malcolm, Rhys Hughes yn dechrau dylanwadu, a hon sy'n arwen at y gic gornel sy'n arwen at y gol.
Ia, dwi'n disgwyl Brown i wneud yn well fan hyn, mae'n ergyd yn dim yn mynd i fewn i'r gornel, ond mae wedi symud y draws i gol i gombian, a wedyn mae'n tu ôl i'r bêl, dim yn mynd i mewn, gafal ni, dal ni, a dim yn gic gornel.
Mae'r gic, wrth gwrs, Cook yn dathlu yn y pen draw, ond falle, so pan mae gêm yn dyn, mae'r cyfleoedd mae'r cic gosod, mor bwysig.
Wel, Nes i weld y ddau gyfle gath bai Colwyn, dim igol clinical, wedyn ti'n gweld y gol yma. Gret o Bale gan Rhys Hughes, come on. Mae'r ansawdd gyda fo'r safon y cicio rydd ma'n wych. Felly, mae'n unig beth rhaid i wneud fel chwaraewr ydy, neis yw beth gael unrhyw fath o gyffyrddiad, fel nath Cook o ganol Cai, a dwi'n meddwl nath i ddod yr wrth un o'r amddiffynwyr i ddod y golwr wedyn, ond y sicr fo sy'n hawlio.
A cyn y gêm, Malcolm yn sôn am Rhys Hughes y Callum West, mae un di creu a'r llall yn sgorio'r ail.
Ia, gwych. Fo sy'n dechrau reit i Noah fan hyn. Yn dechrau sy'n ma'n cario mlaen efo'r rediad. Dwi'n mynd stopio ganol Cai. Mae'n gwybod mae'r Bale ma'n dod i fewn. Ond mae'n Noah Edwards yn ei weld o. Mae'n tynnu i'n ôl. Edrych sy'n ma'n tynnu i'n ôl. Ond yr gyfrinach yma di hon, y cyffyrddiad cynta, lle mae'n gosod i fyny am ei ail. Dwi'n mynd jyst reoli'r Bale, mae'n gosod y Bale. Felly mae'n dau beth mewn un o sy'n licio, lle mae'n gosod i, a wedyn mae'n gret y ffordd mae'n gorffen.
Mae'n gorffen yn hyderus.
Hei, hannar foli, diw'n cofio. Ond ti'n gwybod mae'r golwr yn dod ar draws i fi bach, a ti jyst mor hyderus, hynna'n hyderus, ond jyst taro i mor glân ar draws y golwr. A mae'n gret y gol, a ti'n gorfod meddwl ar ôl perfformiad yna'r cyntaf. Oedd Harry Wilson y gêm yma. Harry Wilson's yn ei beth yma. Gadael i gyda ni Callum West. Harry Wilson the second.
A Wilson di sgorio eto heddi, wrth gwrs bod e i Fulham. Reit, ni'n mynd i glywed gan dau o gymeriadau bai Colwyn nesa. Mae yna ddau frawd yn chwarae. Iddyn nhw'r brodyr Cargbo, yr efeilliad Cargbo, sydd wedi bod yn cwrdd â Nicky John.
Eunice Cargbo, Issa Cargbo, by Colwyn. That was good. Watch this. Yep. Oh, the touch isn't there, but you see the throw though? That's gone into the sea. You got to touch like a trampoline.
Guys, I'm going to be straight with you right from the beginning like this. I have always had a soft spot for an Irish accent. Take me to the beginning, you know, growing up in Ireland. What was it like?
We grew up in Cork City. Grew up in a bit of a rough place, like, but it is what it is, isn't it?
You're identical twins, I can see that.
I'm the better looking one. That's just what people say, innit?
Is it?
No, it's just whoever gets that joke out first wins, really.
Can I ask you what your earliest memory is around football?
The first football we got, it wrapped up for Christmas, but they didn't bother putting it in a box or anything. They just wrapped the football up. We was bouncing it, wondering like, hey, what's in this? Is it a football? Yeah, my dad used to train us. He used to train us every day. We used to bring us to the pitch and make us do 10 laps after school. We would cry and we didn't want to go. We was boys, I've got a dog now.
Hello?
What's up? Oh, there's another one. Hey, look at that one. Wow, look at this one. Come man, you got a pan to that though. I won't lie. Look at that thing. Dog whispers.
Yeah, you must be, because they're all coming over to you. Tell me about TikTok, because I only just found out about this and it's blown my mind a little bit, to be honest with you.
We were in a pitch and we seen a video and we said, John, we try it, we make one. The next day it was on millions of views, so we kept making them. We copied this guy and he commented on the video as well. Got like 8 million views or something, he commented, that's my video. So we just deleted the comment. But then from there on, we started making our own stuff and people started copying us. We just used to kick each other. We're good at like kicking each other but not hurting each other. So we just did that and everyone was just buzzing off Brexit tackles.
People sent you boots?
Yeah, we put the boots in the video. It was like a promotion. We got managers then from London. So if someone made a song, they'd pay to promote the song, they'd pay our managers and we just put the song in our video. We'd get like a few million views and then that's what we got paid from, and everything. We had managers, the whole thing.
That's nuts.
Mad, innit? Sick for you, innit? Jinx.
Do you reckon you guys are telepathic? Is that a real thing when it comes to twins?
I think so, you know. It is, yeah. Twin stinks, we call it.
Twin stinks?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, give me some examples.
I can just look at him in the eyes and just look at him and we know what we're thinking. In his head, there's a sentence he'll say. If I just look at him now, we can just read each other. Like, say if he's talking, I can just cut in and keep speaking for him. Do you know what I mean?
And he'll be like, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
You actually just said that at exactly the same time as well.
That's what I'm saying. It's weird. Like, sometimes I'd be looking at him saying, you're the same person as me. We're proper close, you know. Yeah, very close. Proper close. Even when I lived in Australia, we used to talk all the time. Be on the phone for hours.
What was that like for you, him being all the way over there and you over here?
I was in Ireland at the time. It was a tough year, yeah. We haven't been apart. We've been together the whole time, and that was the first year he left.
While we're on the subject of Australia, I've got to get you to tell the shark story.
So there was one time, right, I was out there surfing. Bear in mind now, I can't surf. Next thing now, everyone starts running, like swimming, getting back to shore. And I'm thinking, all right, maybe there's a big wave coming. I've got a surfboard. Let me just catch this one, right? It actually wasn't because there was a wave coming. There was a shark in the middle of me and the shore. Like, I'm out here, the shark's here, the shore's there. And whatever, I managed to get back. Go on, there's an app out there, like Shark Tracker or something. You can track all sharks. Now I go on there, and there's a tiger shark, a 3 meter plus tiger shark, in the middle of me and
No way.
Yeah, girthy one. That's a girthy one too, innit? Bro, it's a shark, innit? Even if it was a dolphin, I probably would have had a heart attack. Just imagine you're in the water here and you see the fin.
If you guys weren't playing football, what do you reckon you'd do?
I'd be a ninja. International ninja. 100%.
In fairness, we've seen some of the evidence today as well, haven't we?
Look at me. Crazy.
I have had an absolute ball with you guys today, so thank you so much. I know you've been practicing your Cymraeg as well. Diolch.
Diolch.
Nice one, that's perfect.
Can barely speak English, jeez.
Cymeriadau go iawn, y brodyr Cargbo am gêm sydd ni. Penwythnos nesa, Cwpan Cymru, Caernarfon yn cwrdd a bai Colwyn. Mae'n fyw o'r S4C. Ni edrych ymlaen yn fawr yn barod am honna. A ni'n barod am yr ail hanner fan hyn. Sylwebau Saesneg, English language commentary is available. There they are. Mark Jones, Tommy Morgan, ready for you. And a big congratulations to Grandpa, is that what they call him? Mark Jones.
The old man.
Aelod bach newydd o'r teulu wedi cyrraedd wythnos yma. Congratulations, Jonah.
Thank you.
Ni'n barod am yr ail hanner fan hyn. Felly, maen nhw'n barod. Nick and Mark's yn barod hefyd.
Welcome back to the Blue Turtle Arena where Colwyn Bay kick off. 2 goals behind. Referee says we'll do that again. It's a strange one, Tom.
Yeah, three lads offside, yeah.
Off we go again. George Hughes with the rain absolutely tipping down here again. Cyril goes long. Would have been an interesting half-time in both changing rooms. I should imagine there was a lot of joy in the Nomads and things to work out in the Colwyn Bay one for Mike Wilde.
Yeah, I'm sure Michael Wilde would be looking to start on the front foot in the second period, Mark.
Forward. They're pressing up the field a bit more. That's a high line from Colwyn Bay. Cyril picks his pass to Solomon Ford, who's out wide. Ford. Hughes trying to drop it into the box. It's hooked away by Nash. Nash has been effective, Tom, in that first 45, and he played an orthodox centre-half's role. He did what you would expect. Got all his headers in, got all his clearances in.
Yeah, certainly, Mark. He, out the 3 centre-backs, he's the one that attacks the ball every time.
Ford back to Pete. John Disney calling his team out in front of us. Brown, Alex Brown. Cargo. Oh, it's a great touch. Edwards. Next goal vital, Tom. Winner or back in the game, either way.
Yeah.
It's a great touch. Louis Robles. Trying to take the centre half on. Dan Roberts has been effective. He's defended really well. Perhaps he's taken the wrong touch there, by the way. Cargo whips it across into the box. Again, just hook clear. Jones clears it. Nash again. And it's hooked forward by Callum Bratley. Do you think the wind's most probably increased in strength? But they're a game team, Colwyn Bay. That's why they've made the top 6. They're not the type of team who'll just stay in it. Jordan Davis and Robles up top. It looks like they pushed Aaron Williams up as a centre forward, like you said, Tom, I think. Now he's gone up to join Jordan Davis, and it looks like Louis Robles is playing in the 10 role.
Yeah, that might suit him a little bit better. Maybe Williams isn't really orthodox centre forward, shall we say?
Oh, it's a great ball. Is he onside? He's in there. Davis drives into the box. Davis, can he get his shot off? Davis. Tremendous block from Jones. Actually won his battle with Roberts. He's got his shot off left-footed, but Jones made a great intervention before he reached the target.
Yeah, again, the one ball does the defence a great block there.
Short corner again. Whipped across the front this time. Back of the net. It's curled in the short corner's work. Jordan Davis and claiming it. At the back is Aaron Williams, I think, is claiming it. Davis has whipped it in. Has Aaron Williams got the flick header and fired it into the corner of the net? Whichever man gets it, they're back in the game. Colwyn Bay 1, Connah's Quay Nomads 2.
Yeah, definitely back in the game here. Again, we said don't take short corners. They do take a short corner, whip it in with real pace.
Is that going straight in for me?
I think that's going
straight in. Again, we have a debatable goal.
Yeah, it's gone straight in, Mark. Keeper probably wrong-footed. Seen it one more time. And yeah, drifts over everybody's head there.
Don't think there's much doubt on that one.
No.
It's Jordan Davis gets the goal and they're back in the game. Davis is awarded the goal.
Yeah, we said they need a positive start this second period, and they have.
That is a massively positive start.
Yeah.
Hill. Matty Hill, what a start.
Looks as if John Disney's immediate reaction to conceding the goal is getting some substitutes on.
It's headed away. Matty Hill stands it back in the box early. Edge of the box, Cargo, can he take a touch? Cyril misguides his pass. Callum West on the edge of the box. Throwing will be to Colwyn Bay. What a start for Colwyn Bay.
Good test for this, for the Nomads defensively.
No, I would have definitely liked to have been in that changing room at half time, because they have come out firing on all guns. First header from the black shirt, but it's still there. He has to be whipped across by Hill. There's a big chance to whip this one across. Far post ball. Every Nomad shirt behind the ball. Jordan Davis gets it back. Alex Brown wanting a bit of the ball. Hughes looking to switch play, trying to pick out Nathan Peat. It's a good header away by Jones. Break could be on. It's 2 against 2 up the top. Noah Edwards in the last third. It's good tracking by Cargo. Cargo does well.
Yeah, you think he's pulled something, is he?
Yeah, I think he was in trouble with that right from in the first couple of minutes, you know. Just above the knee, I think he's taking the...
It's a lovely ball.
Great ball out.
Declan Poole.
Great ball out. And a willing runner as per usual.
Yeah, he puts his arm up there as to say...
Yeah, he doesn't look very happy. Ice cream or hot dog? What's your choice, Tom?
There's a simple answer to that. Is it really cold up here in the main stand?
In the same... the Lewis Cyril is making the signal that the substitute needs to be made. Even though the corner was a short corner, like we said, Tom, we didn't expect it to be. The method, as Ethan Roberts, I think, warming up, of whipping it in, the swinging cross, is still paid off again. And he's got a goal.
They always create problems, those kind of crosses, for goalkeepers. You know,
well, you're asking a question.
Yeah, people in front of them don't have a clear view, and in the end, drifts over everybody and into the back of the net.
Cargo won't be complete in the game. Roberts, it looks like to me. Extranmere, Ethan Roberts. Eunice Cargo off. Ethan Roberts on.
Is number 11, Ethan Roberts.
Interesting to see what side Roberts plays. Yeah, he is left-footed, so that should suit him. Cyril bombs it on without a play. Actually, it stays in play. Davis, Jordan Davis, could be the first yellow of the game here. Dan Roberts.
He's claiming
gets the yellow card.
He's claiming the ball's out to play.
No doubt at all. No doubt at all. One of the easy yellow cards a referee will have to give. One effort to kick him, he misses, and then so he decides to pull him back.
Just to make sure.
Yeah, either way, I'll get you. Roberts with the yellow, well deserved. Referee spot on there. It's interesting how high they'll go with this line, Tom. Jack Kenny warming up.
And Redshaw.
And Freddie Redshaw warming up also. Headed away. Hill. Or Edwards steals the ball in the tackle. Aaron Edwards lets it run out of play. Substitutions being made. Jack Kenny. That's very, very, very surprising. Jack Kenny coming on for the goal scorer. Callum West, that's very, very surprising.
Leaving the field is number 8, Callum West. Coming on is 7, Jack Kenny.
Yeah. Well, as a manager, you've got to make decisions.
Redshaw coming off on for Abdi Sharif. Freddie Redshaw. Yeah, you have to make decisions, Tom, but as a commentator as well, you have to tell the truth. And I am absolutely flabbergasted that the best player on the pitch in the first 50 minutes or 55 minutes has been taken off. So
he could be carrying an injury or something, man.
Yeah, that's it. We don't know, but I would say if it's been made as a tactical switch, you'd have to be surprised, wouldn't you?
100%. Yeah. You know, scorer could be the winning goal for Connah's Quay if his scoreline stays the same. Great finish. Big test for this for John Disney's team.
Hill. Robles is in the action a lot more since he's dropped a bit deeper. Edwards whips it across the front, big chance. Davis, it's a good intervention. Edge of the area, Hughes. We were right behind that as commentators, and that was dipping and swaying, and it's just gone over the posts.
Yeah, for a split second there, I thought that was in. Great ball across the 6-yard box there. Cleared. There had been a little bit casual giving the balls away. The Nomads just outside the penalty area.
I think the smart money at half-time, Tom, on the type of form Connah's Quay are in at present, 16 games or so without defeat, and cruising 2-0 at half-time, would have said, you've got a hell of a task ahead of you, Colwyn Bay, and they've come out and really had a go.
I wouldn't say they were cruising, were they? I mean, you know, they were in control as a scoreline.
Yeah.
But you know,
I thought
how many times, Mark, we've been in the dressing rooms? You're 2-0 up at half-time, and your next goal wins it.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
You try to encourage your players, not to have any negative thoughts, etc. And that must be close to a yellow card.
Hughes with the tackle. Reece Hughes will drop back in to take the free kick, and it's usually a pinpoint one. The big men go forward. Nash forward. Jones forward. Hughes. It's a great header away by Lewis Cyril. Jordan Davis adds to his goal tally for the season. Jordan Davis. Matty Hill. It's a decent throw. Nash again. Wanted to be first to the ball. Cook in midfield. Something a little bit late there. Referee looks around and says play on. Hughes. Jack Kenny having his first touch. Alex Brown. Kenny is a type of player will not give up on any type of ball put through. Tom, he'll chase everything.
Yeah, great player to have in your squad.
The first third of this second half has absolutely flown by. We've almost an hour up on the clock, just a minute away from the hour, and it now is an intriguing encounter. Can Colwyn Bay come back and claim a point at least in this first game of the second phase in the JD Cymru Premier League? Connah's Quay chasing down TNS. Colwyn Bay looking for their first point ever in the top six. Great ball across all the way. Can't believe that it's left there. That is flashed right across the front. Little bit of argument between the keeper and the defender.
But similar ball again. Just pulls his foot away there.
Well, that's Redshaw, the defender, who's just come on, and his first.
No, it was
to leave that to the goalkeeper is
asking for trouble.
I don't think the keeper has made the shout there. Second corner of the half, can they score for it? George Hughes with the corner. Edge of the box. Bratley will drive forward. Fires it long. Bratley. Ethan Roberts. And that work rate wasn't bad at all. Pete. That long ball you talked about in the first half, Tom, where they won, you're exactly right, because now they're keeping forwards up there, it's starting to pay off a little bit. The wind is holding it up a bit, and Jordan Davis and the likes now, you know, they can really get after that long ball.
The thing is, Mark, if you put the ball in the box, 10 times, you've got 10 chances of getting something from it. If you do it 20 or 30 times, then it's all of averages, isn't it?
And this game is just starting to get really a bit.
And the thing is as well, the crowd can play a big part in this.
They are starting to get behind him as well. Hughes makes a terrific run. Hughes, edge of the box. Davis will try and get a shot off. Whips it across the front. Hughes headed away by Jones. Keeper comes. Magerson and collects. It's great sometimes, Tom, to let the viewers know as well. We're in the gantry just above the two managers, and they are kicking balls like they play in every position out there. John Disney.
It's much easier out there than it is standing the touchline, I can tell you. I'm sure you feel the same, Mark.
Absolutely.
And look at it, it just shows
we just
the strength
don't know
of the
which
wind.
way it's blowing at the moment now. Substitute. Alexander Moore coming on.
Yeah, so substitution.
Aaron Edwards coming off.
Coming off the field, number 23.
Aaron Edwards being disappointed. He was really enjoying getting back into that game. He's asking the manager why. It's never a bad attitude asking the manager why. You're normal. Yeah, love it. You never want to see a player smiling when he's brought off.
No, you don't, Mark.
Alexander Moore coming on. Whipped across the front again. There's a lot to be played in this game yet, Tommy. 28 minutes left. I can't see us going another 28 minutes without a goal,
I couldn't agree more with you, Mark. And that's nearly a brilliant header, actually.
Magerson kicks with distance. It's headed on. It's a good defensive move there from Nathan Peat. He just puts it out because chasing it down was Freddie Renshaw.
What do you think of chances of Colwyn Bay bringing on Ryan Astles with say there's 50 minutes to go and they're still in the game at 2-1, because you go behind it, you're always in the game.
Moore as the substitute has come from Wrexham youth team.
Just going to
Wrexham against Britain Ferry tomorrow afternoon, 5 o'clock in the Adran Gennaro. Davis. Jordan Davis is really looking for work. He's been all over the pitch in the second period. Robles gets forward. Not the greatest of crosses.
It's quite interesting for me watching, like you said, the two managers are in front of us, the different style of play they've both got. It's Michael Wilde, let's get the ball ahead up front pretty much directly. They haven't played through midfield at all, hardly, Mark. And on the opposite side, we've got John Disney, who wants his teams to build from the back and play through the lines.
Couldn't agree more. And it's turned into a decent contest. Nathan Peat, superb header. Dan Roberts just puts it back in the mixer. Two Connah's key players trying to get there. And in the end, a superb defending from Sullivan Ford, because he was being hounded down by the two strikers.
He was. I think that was a keeper's ball.
Hill looking for that big swap in play again. Switch of play. Robles. Ethan Roberts will add stability to the left-hand side. Roberts whips it across the front. It's cut out by Dan Roberts. Could be dive of the season there, which hasn't paid off, by the way.
Brave player right in front of the crowd there.
It's Rhys Hughes. Yeah, Rhys. It's the Winter Olympics not coming up, son, not the summer. Danny Harrison. Brown throws it wide. Hill. Matty Hill. Jordan Davis again trying to get in the pocket. Does he get a free kick? He does get a free kick. He's dragging Ben Nash out this time. I wonder, that could be a good ploy, you know. If Jordan Davis can drag Ben Nash out to the middle, that'll suit Colwyn Bay, definitely.
Yeah. Getting Robles then in behind.
George Hughes does well there, Tom. He pinches 6 yards back inside with a free kick. Edge of the box. There's only one place this is going. 12 yard spot, asking questions of the defence. Hughes, in it goes. The wind holding it up now. Rhys Hughes. Edwards. Moore driving forward. Moore gets a free kick.
Yes, several players had a nibble at him there. Good positive run though.
I don't think there's a substitute making an impact on the game straight away.
Again,
Moore.
No, Edwards has done better looking after that ball. I'm sure that's the kind of message that John Disney's sending out to his players now.
Well, they're coming out and they're really competing, and Jordan Davis is just telling them he is going to whip this around the two-man wall, and it should arrive right in between the penalty spot and the 6 yard box to ask questions. Don't think he needs to stand it up, he needs to whip it. Davis, one man in the wall now. Does whip it to the back post. Great headed away by Jones. Hook back in, chance. Oh, great save, Margerson. Offside flag goes up, but the keeper was asked a question and he tips it over.
Yeah, Williams with the final header, but superb save from the goalkeeper. He didn't know, did he? But again, it comes from the second ball in. Lovely little dink in there. Superb header.
And a great reaction save. They're starting to win a lot of the seconds, Tom, there's no doubt about it. Colwyn Bay, the home team, have come out with a superb attitude since the half-time.
Not too sure that the substitution John Disney did have improved the team, or really...
Well, you did say in the first half, Tom, and I totally agree with you, that they had width either side, and that was their out ball.
Yeah.
They've gone a lot more narrower since the half-time. Hill. Referee gives the free kick to Callum Bratley. Just wanting it a little bit too much then, too eager. You can't fault him for being as eager as that, but it's definitely a foul.
Yeah, it just takes the impetus out of Colwyn Bay, though.
Yeah.
So, announcing the attendance here today at Blue Turtle Arena, we can confirm it is a new record of 1,612.
Fantastic announcement. Record attendance at the Turtle Bay Arena. At the Blue Turtle Arena, 1,600 plus. Fantastic turnout. And a great boost for the Cymru Premier. Free kick given there. Cheap free kick given away by Louis Robles.
And on a very wintry night as well, Mark, to be fair.
What a turnout.
Yeah, fantastic.
To be perfectly honest, Tom, it is fantastic, because if every club in our league turned out crowds like this, what a boost they would give them.
Can't agree more with you there, Mark.
Whipped across the free kick. Under hit. Rhys Hughes not on target that time. Matty Hill. He's whipped his socks off, Matty Hill, you know. He makes 3 tackles there in the space of a second. Oh, more. It's just starting to raise up in tempo this game. You can almost feel the tempo, Tom. The crowd is starting to get really involved as well.
Yeah, and the players are starting to bite a little bit, aren't they?
Yeah. Young 19-year-old Moore there. He's willing to get involved in the action, and you cannot fault that as a youngster. 3 tackles in the space of, like we said, 10 seconds there. What a great attitude from a player.
Just a little bit there, Moore.
Declan Poole. High line this time. 15 yards out of the penalty area. Poole. It's a great header away from George Hughes. Bratley.
Done well there, Bratley.
Yeah, spun well, spun really well. Hughes. Goal kick given.
So 20 minutes left, losing money on, Mark?
I think if it carries on like this, the smart money could be on a draw, you know, Tommy. But Connah's Quay have the ability to get a goal on the break. But with the attitude they're showing at the moment, that is real fans, real fans. Brilliant to see the youngsters. Brilliant. By the way,
the youngsters feel the cold, do they?
Yeah, that's it. Do you know why it makes me feel the cold, Tom? That's another half-time you never got me a cup of tea. I'm freezing.
Tea hut was closed, Mark.
Oh, not the worst of balls there from young Moore. Bratley, he may have overhit it. Redshaw trying to keep it in, it runs out of play. Well, if Michael Wilde wanted a response from his players, he's shown a response. Danny Harrison jumping around in there, pointing his finger. Wilde, exactly the same. He knows they're in with a chance of a point at least here, Tommy.
Yeah, definitely.
When you see the game change like this, he's looking at his watch, he wants more time.
You know, there's been not a lot between the two sides over the 90 minutes. Just said in the first half, started really well, the Bay, then Nomads came knocking on the door, got a couple of goals, and second half, you know, they've been much more positive.
Declan Poole. I think John Disney will be looking for that sort of keep ball motion for a couple of minutes now. to settle again. Jones. Nash. Nash looking for runners. Dribbling in. Bratley is a great ball across. First touch from Cyril. Very cool in the area there from Lewis Cyril. Picks a wrong pass out though with a few players going forward. Reece Hughes. Callum Bratley outside him. Jack Kenny. Kenny gets it out to Declan Poole.
Much better for the Nomads.
Much better. We talked about it. Can they keep the ball for a while? But Ethan Roberts steals it back. Roberts. Hughes back inside the Cyril. Hughes tries to switch the play. It's well cut out.
Game's getting stretched a bit now, Mark.
Yeah, it is definitely. Redshaw onside. He is onside. Body's in the box. Will he hold it up or get it back to Hughes? It goes back to Hughes. Hughes. Bratley. Cook. The Nomads trying to get their key players on the ball, but they're not looking at after it as well as they did in the first period.
Yeah, no too many options there. I think, you know, there was no ball on into the box because they had nobody in the box there, Mark.
Bratley to Edwards. Edwards back to Jones. Jones fires it forward. Not the greatest of touches there from Ford. Bratley, Edwards being hounded in the midfield. Magerson.
What a difference, Mark. Having two forwards up front, trying to close down and putting pressure on the centre-backs.
Well, it's just not letting them out. It's a great header back by Cyril, if he meant that, by the way. It's a great header back. And Brown. Oh, it's just a waste. You're getting on top. You got the ball back. He throws it straight out. You'd be disappointed with the throw.
Yeah, it's probably just experience, that, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, he's keen. He's over keen. Tell you what, Tom, the results of the weekend so far, and looking at the jobs people are doing, Andy Dye doing a great job at Britain Ferry. Are they pressing for, you know, the 7th spot?
Well, they can do. That's wide open, that is, yeah.
Unbelievable. Redshaw. It's a flatter throw. Nathan Peat hits it away. Cook wins a duel in midfield. Hughes. Oh, big chance here. Edwards. Oh. Just wide of the mark. He was cut out by the defender. We'll have a look on the replay whether it was going straight in or not. Yeah, but it was a smart 1-2 between the two Nomads players.
I think it's just a deflection off the defender there. Lovely little flick there by Reece Hughes. Oh, just did he clip the post? I think he does. Cyril committed himself there. Pete gets a little touch on it. Oh, that was agonising.
Just wide of the post. Corner comes in. Edge of the box. Stood up too much. "14 minutes on the clock. What a big game we have next Saturday. Caernarfon versus Colwyn Bay in the Welsh Cup. Quarter-finals of the Welsh Cup. Mike Wilde, an ex-winner of the trophy. Davis.
Here comes a long throw then.
Yeah, every set play is going to be vital now, I think, Tom. 15 minutes to go. Matty Hill. Nash and company will be tested with this. Hill to fire the first one in. First contact vital now. Lewis Cyril looking for the flick. He goes further with it. Nash wins the header. Cyril heads it back in. It's a flick header. Magerson offside flag. Aaron Williams definitely again in that offside position.
Yeah, they've been caught too many times with that. Now Aaron Williams drifting offside.
Yeah, with his experience definitely, because he looks a yard offside at least, and that's a lot.
Yeah, look, yeah, you're right, Mark.
That's a lot when you're a striker.
First thing you do is just spin and get the other side of the defender.
Margerson. It hasn't been an aggressive, aggressive sort of game, but it's been well contested in midfield. There's been there's only been one yellow card, I think.
Yeah, no bad fouls. Very competitive, to be fair. But a lot of these players know each other, don't they?
Yeah, the Nomads have got, have got as many, and Colwyn Bay. Between the two teams, there are 10 players played on both sides. Headed out by Jones. Nathan Peat hooks it back in. He's just hooked forward by Redshaw. Rhys Hughes following it all the way to Alex Brown. Brown takes a touch, deals with it well, and wallops it upfield. Cyril. Robles. Just one of the greatest of passes from Robles. It's being closed all the way down. Cyril takes a touch. He's got to go back to the goalkeeper. Puts the goalkeeper under a little bit of pressure in the end, by the way. Keeper does well getting it out to Ethan Roberts, the left back. Cyril. Sol Ford. Third centre back driving forward. He's cut out. Bratley. Matty Hill. Nathan Peat. Nash again, first of the ball in defence. I wouldn't like to count how many headers he's won today. It has to be double figures. Ford, Sol Ford pushing forward now as well, Tom. They're really having a go. Roberts stands it up to the back post. Margerson goes over the goalkeeper's head, is still in play.
Yeah, the keeper should have claimed that mark.
Yeah, I think he thought it was drifting out. Robles whips it across, it's hooked clear by Jones.
I tell you one thing, Mark, the keeper is definitely rattled. He's coming for balls and stopping.
I think what you said is right, Tom. It's as much as you can, just put the ball in the area in these sort of conditions and this weather. It's hooked, it's another corner. And the percentages say that if you put it in, like you said, 20 times, you're more or less going to get a goal sooner or later. Yeah. Good intervention, by the way, by the hard-working Noah Edwards. Otherwise, it's a shot on target. Will they go short? Will they put it straight in? The debate with Jordan Davis being there, you'd expect them to go short. But George Hughes. Hughes whips it under the bar this time. Nathan Peat out-jumped by Rhys Nash.
Pressures piling on.
Tell you what, if they do survive the next 10 minutes, Rhys Nash won't be far away.
He's man of the match,
brilliantly.
He has been superb. Jones hasn't, they've done quite well on the whole.
Surely Jordan Davis has to now get in the box. Seeing as it's going on as long as that. Nash heads it away again. Impressive defending from the 5. Roberts still with 9 men in front of him. Roberts tries to swing it wide. It's a good ball. Matty Hill. Hill bends it in with his right foot. Hook clear. They're under the cosh here. The second in the table.
Just haven't quite got the composure on the ball, have they, in the second half? In the first half, they looked after it really well, but in the second half, and under pressure now, they're just giving the ball back to the Bay.
Hill. Hughes. Robles. Robles, also great ball from Robles. Hill got to deliver. Does deliver to the back post. Davis with the header. Out of play it goes. It's a big ask, the delivery in these conditions. Keeper goes down. Referee says to him, "How are you?" I don't think you go force.
The referee's telling him, "I'm putting on the clock.
Yeah, but you can't force a player to get up, can you?
No, if he's injured, he's injured.
Mike Wilde, a big 10 minutes to go, 8 minutes to go officially, but we know there will be time added on. Just looking through the results today, Tom, TNS with a 1-0 win. It's a big 3 points, in fact.
Yeah.
Pennebont 0. Both teams coming in, mind the way, for water breaks and team talks.
So Mr. Morrison, he'll break this.
Unofficial breaks, by the way.
Sorry?
It's an unofficial break.
Yeah.
But you see so many teams do it, even on freezing cold games like today. Michael Wilde passing on his advice with 7 minutes of the 90 left.
Do you think it makes a difference, Mark? Well, yeah, I mean, we never did this kind of thing, unless it was a serious injury or something.
There's no doubt the youngster's hurt the back of his calf. I don't think he stays down that long. Interesting though if he gets up and kicks his 70 yards now.
Yeah. I bet he's having a bit of stick from those fans there.
It's all good experience for him. Tease it up. Margerson about to restart the game. A 2-minute break, so we're talking 5 or 6 minutes added on at the end, I think, now, Tom.
Yeah, exactly.
I think when you're ahead...
I did hit the 70 yards as well, Mark.
He hits it 70 yards. Great kick by the keeper, Nathan Peat. They're definitely getting it forward as quick as possible now. Margerson miscues his clearance. Jones goes back. And it's a decent clearance this time from the youngster. Ford. Nash. Davis. He's worked his socks off in the second half, Jordan Davis. He's covered every blade of grass.
He should have shown a bit of experience there, Mark. He needs to hold it up, keep the pressure on.
Yeah, you're right, Tommy. He tried to steal the foul first. I think he was encouraging the foul from Nash, but Nash didn't go through with the tackle.
You can see his line of thinking. Really, he needs to calm down.
Referee saying, can we hurry up? Was that a yellow brandish to the keeper?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Kit Margerson gets a yellow for time wasting.
Probably for the previous one, Mark.
And then lashes it 75 yards. And his team get a throw in.
To be fair, he's kicked the ball after his other treatment, hasn't he?
Physio was fantastic. There's the Colwyn Bay fans itching for their team to get the equaliser in this first top 6 encounter they've played in. Colwyn Bay, the home team, getting a free kick.
To be fair, they haven't had a chance in the second half, have they? Nomads haven't done anything.
It's been it's just been the home team pressing forward, looking for the win. And this is the way, let's make no doubt about it, Tom, in any league, when you're pushing for a title, and if they win again today, like I keep replying, they're in some sort of title race, you have to earn these victories, and a 2-1 victory here this afternoon would be massive now. Robles gets it wide. Matty Hill's pushing more forward every time. Hill flips it into the middle. Hook clear. Edge of the box. Gets the shot off more. Keeper. Jones makes a smart decision and just hooks it clear, but under pressure now. Nathan Peat back into the mixer. Robles. Nash. Which way does he give this one? Gives it to the defender, Louis Robles, with a smile on his face.
It's definitely a little bit frantic defensively, isn't it?
Yeah. Just grabs his arm in a key moment. If he don't grab his arm, they're still in it.
I was just going to ask you, if possibly West and Rees were playing for Colwyn Bay, would they win this game, do you think?
I think, yeah, but they keep the ball a bit more. You know, they were more comfortable on the ball. But like you said, it was surprised to see taking off players who look so comfortable on the ball. But if they get through and get the 2-1 victory, John Disley will most probably say, I needed a few more Warriors when the going was getting tough. Who knows?
Yeah.
Goes back to his goalkeeper, Alex Brown. Lewis Siddle. Redshaw will try and show him inside. Siddle gets the ball forward. Moore shown some physicality, the youngster, since coming on. Poole, Reece Hughes, Roberts.
John Day's be going mad because they've been terrible in possession in the second half. Absolutely terrible. They've given the ball away so many times.
Jordan Davis. Plenty of bodies in the box. They're itching for the cross to come in. 4, 5 numbers in the box. Davis, can he get a corner? Superb play from Bratley. The foul will be given against Davis. Tremendous defending from Callum Bratley.
Yeah. Fair play to him. He stuck at his task there. Jordan Davis, really tough opponent, but Bratley sticks at the job and earns himself a free kick. And 70 metres upfield, the ball will go this time, that's for sure.
Yeah, there was great attitude from Bratley. You know, he's marking one of the sharpest players in the other team, Jordan Davis. He wasn't letting him get around him. He was going to win the duel.
He's got to learn to put the ball in the box.
Had to go in.
Yeah, there was 6 players in the box, Mark.
Well, the last time he did it, he scored. 89 minutes on the clock. Colwyn Bay 1, Quay Nomads 2. The Seagulls pressing for the equaliser. The Nomads clinging on. It's basically been one-way traffic in the second half. Wrong tackle in the wrong place from Hughes. Eager again to get the ball. Tell you what, Tom, fourth official is a point to put the board up, and it will interest both parties.
6 minutes maybe. I cannot believe that. The referee is right by it. He's tackled from behind and he doesn't get and he books a goalkeeper for time wasting.
You've jackpotted, Tom. You said 6. It is 6. 6 minutes added on.
6 minutes added additional time. That's a minimum of 6 minutes.
By Mark Petch, a fourth official. Magnuson with the free kick. I should imagine he'd be aiming it down in the corners. Out of play. Matty Hill with the throw-in.
Is he carrying his leg injury there or something? Because his first 2 kicks after were superb.
Yeah.
Since then, it's been awful.
Well, he did go down, injured. He gets it wide. Declan Poole gallops forward. Declan Poole. Redshaw whips it across. Brown comes and collects. Time to send forward one of the centre backs, Tom. Nathan Peat, Solomon Ford.
Nothing to lose.
Cyril. Surely at this time, you're 90 minutes plus now.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Send the extra man forward.
I bring Ryan Astlers on and just put him.
Well, Cyril will deliver. Cyril gets forward. He delivers it into the mix. It's so clear by Jones. Nathan Peat is just basically a spectator at the back now. Spare man. They got 2 spare men at the back with 3 or 4 minutes to go. Cyril, long throw. They'll bomb forward now. This is where you earn your, your recognition at the end of the season. Can Connah's Quay dig in and keep the ball out? Can Colwyn Bay get that equaliser and climb up the league in the top 6? In it goes. It's a flatter throw. First header. Shot off. Keeper comes and collects.
No.
Free kick given.
It's gone wide anyway.
Ball's gone wide. The referee is right on the mark. But the opportunity was there for somebody to get the shot off.
Yeah,
it's not control defending, Tom.
It's a great header by Nash, to be fair, defensively. Jones smashes against his own player, actually.
Bit of pinball there, and it suits, in the end, it suits the visiting team.
Nash has been pretty solid at the back, that's for sure.
I think Nash has every chance of getting a man of the match. Cowan looking to come on for the last minute or 2. Redshaw misses his head. Is hoofed forward by George Hughes. Cyril.
See, I can't understand why they don't stop him knocking the ball with his left foot. Go and close him down now. Don't. You let him do it.
Jones hoofs it up. Very unconventional to the way they were technically so smart in the first half. They realised they got themselves in a dogfight. Handball right in front of the referee. He'll say no, but it definitely was. And the substitution will be made. Cohen. Dan Cohen coming on. Man of the match by Malcolm Allen, given to 60-minute Callum West. He was.
Well, he was in the first half, Mark, but the game last 90 minutes.
The game last.
Man of the match is Nash.
Yeah.
He's been he's won every header.
I would agree with you.
And look how much pressure he's been under.
Yeah, he must have won.
That's unbelievable.
Double figures at least. Cohen coming on.
You know, I mean, I'm all for skill and all that, right? You see, he scored a second goal, looked good on the ball, but you got a centre half there who's put his body on the line more than on half a dozen occasions at least, won some great headers.
And still may have a little bit to do.
Yeah, exactly.
As they chuck on right the big TNS, ex-centre TNS, centre half, Ryan Astles comes on. Williams off. What a dream start this would be for Ryan Astles. Hughes will definitely ask a question. Cohen, Mack and Astles, the two substitutes meeting head on. First one headed away by who? Ben Nash. Headed back in. Has to go long with it. Has to go long. Does go long. Hughes puts it straight back in, looking for the likes of Jordan Davis. Nash again wins the header. Reece Hughes breaks. Will he go down in the corner or will he go for goal? You get a selfish free kick, I think. Jordan Davis. That is fantastic tracking from the centre forward. If you want to win a game, you're going to or get a point from a game, you've got to work as hard as that.
That's the attitude.
Great attitude. Cyril looking for. Oh, he wins the first header. It's so clear by Redshaw. Davis, big man on the back post, substitute. Closed down really well by Cook, who's also had a smart game in midfield.
Nervous times for the gentleman in front of us.
A minute,
Mr. Disney.
Minute to go.
Yeah.
Maybe with a 2-minute add-on. First header is by Cyril. Whipped across the front. Goalkeeper knocks it behind for a corner. Do they send the goalkeeper up top? Alex Brown?
They've got nothing to lose, Mark.
Nothing to lose at all. It looks like seconds. He's watching from the halfway line. Jordan Davis, the centre forward and goal scorer, is on the halfway line.
Can't believe that, can you?
Absolutely not. Hughes. Maybe the last play of a frantic second half. Whipped it across the front. It's the equaliser. It's fired across the front. Who gets the goal? Astles. It's a 6'4" substitute Ryan Astles. Whipped across the front. Astles, the ex-TNS centre-back, equalises. Connah's Colwyn Bay 2. Connah's Quay Nomads 2.
And you can't say they don't deserve it, Mark. To be fair, on the second half, just on the amount of possession they had, they deserve that.
They threw everything forward. I have to agree with you, Tom. They threw caution to the wind. They went for the equaliser.
And it was a brilliant finish as well, to be fair to him.
Volley
he stretches
from the big
there.
Man.
Oh. See, where was marking him? We're not sure what he's doing, grabbing his shirt though. Yeah. Really. He's at full stretch. And really, if you're defending, I think it's Jack Kenny, you've got to get in front of him.
Tell you what, Tom, if Craig Harrison's watching now, there might be a reverse loan. He'll have him back next week. What a score from the big man, Ryan Astles. Punches the air. 2 goals apiece with 30 seconds at the most left on the game. A 97-minute equaliser. Magason. A 2-goal lead at half-time for the visitors. The work rate of the home team in the second period has paid dividends. I don't think anybody could argue with a point apiece is about right, Tom. Noah Edwards trying from distance. Would you agree a point apiece?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I know John Disney's, shaking his head, but he was asking for trouble. They defended far too deep in the second half, didn't really push out at all.
Will we be looking at the record books, Tom, when you're looking at the 93rd minute substitute gets equaliser?
Yeah, but it's how they used to say, Brian Clough, it's never over till the final whistle.
Well, we were talking about pushing a centre back, and in the end he brings him off the bench, 6'4".
If you remember right, they said I'd send him on. And
he comes on and scores a cultured volley to get the equaliser. A frantic second half see Colwyn Bay draw back with 2 goals. Jordan Davis and the big man on loan, Ryan Astles, make it a 2-2 draw at the Blue Turtle Arena in Colwyn Bay. Really entertaining encounter. Colwyn Bay 2, Connah's Quay Nomads 2. And from myself, Mark Jones and Tommy Morgan, thanks for watching this entertaining encounter.
Attendance of 1,612. A great day here at the Hotel Arena. Well done.
Yeah, love it. Cheers, son. Thanks for that.
Diolch yn fawr iawn. Guys, I don't know where to start. Who will I start? I'm going to start with Ryan. What a moment, Ryan.
Yeah, I'd say your debut couldn't have gone any better really last minute, but I think overall we probably deserved at least get something out of the games. So yeah, it's a good way to start Colwyn Bay career.
Think a few former teammates in Oswestry will be watching and celebrating that goal as well?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. But you know, it's all about Colwyn Bay, and we've got to put ourselves about and we'll take care of ourselves.
Certainly did that, Mike. What a finish to a good game. Deserved equaliser as well?
100%. I'm sure Diz will say exactly the same as well. I thought we'd done really well in the first half up until their goal. So then to change a couple of bits and pieces about in the second half, put a bit of pressure on them, and we were fully deserved of our point today. And I bet you some of our lads will be gutted we didn't get 3 points because we created quite a few chances there as well.
How hard is it to react when you've played well but suddenly you're behind? They took their chances clinically. It shows a lot of character to come back.
It is hard, and it's hard then to go in at half time and try and G the lads up, because there was some really good stuff in the first half. So it is credit once against the players, but not all the starting 11 as well. I'm talking about the lads that have just come off the bench as well to make that massive impact. And you know, it's a massive point moving forward in this top 6.
And you knew Ryan was coming on to cause chaos at the end.
Of course, we know his qualities at the back, but we also know what a presence he is in both boxes. So we have to utilise that sometimes as well, and we did today.
You've just arrived. Obviously, you've made a mark. What's it like so far? What do you make of Colwyn Bay so far?
Yeah, it's been good. Obviously been different, but I've enjoyed it so far. So we've got so many games left now to see where we can finish, and hopefully get on a plane to Europe.
Entertaining tonight. I've got to ask you about next week. It's going to be a big week, Mike.
Big week. We're looking forward to it. I think from today as well, you can see what the fan base is like here. It's unbelievable, you know, that crowd today, the energy off them as well. Unfortunately, we won't be that many there next week, but we'll make sure that we give the ones that are there something to shout about.
Yeah, another record crowd tonight as well. It keeps getting better.
It does. This club on and off the pitch is growing.
Brilliant, guys. Thanks very much for your time. Congratulations, Ryan and Mike. Lovely. See you next week.
See you next week.
We can't wait for it. Diolch yn fawr iawn am y cyfweliad. Am y canlyniadau chi o'r penwythnos. Wel, drama. Dim llawer o goliau pnawn, mae tan heno, wedyn ni'n cael 4 gol mewn un gêm, felly digon o drama fan hyn Mike Colwyn, ac wrth gwrs mae hwnna'n golygu y bwlch ar y brig yn arwydd o cael ran y seintiau newydd. Dal bwlch rhwng y trydydd safle hefyd wrth i ni weld ar y brig fan yna, ond am ddiweddglo dramatig ni wedi cael fan hyn heno. A'r ail ran y tymor yn dechrau yr un mor gyffroes ar rhan gyntaf. Ni wedi cael yr ymateb gan Mike Colwyn, ni'n cael ymateb Quay Connah now. John, thanks very much for joining us. You must be gutted at the way that finished there.
Yeah, of course we're gutted. But our second half performance wasn't good enough from ourselves. We weren't brave enough to try and play out. We allowed them to load our box. We allowed them to have throw-ins. We allowed them to have corners and free kicks. And ultimately we work all week saying don't do that because that's what Colwyn Bay is strong at. And Ryan Astl's comes on. Yeah, Ryan Astle come on and he's a threat in both boxes. And he's probably a perfect player for Colwyn Bay, so fair play to them, bringing a sub on like that. Fair play to Mike and Wilde. Fair play to Ryan Astle getting on the ball, but we've got to head a ball out of our box once more, and we win the game.
Does it feel like a costly result as well,
No,
points-wise?
because Penabon drew.
Is that the way you're looking? You're not looking 100%. Up at the minute.
We've got to have our feet firmly on the ground, right? We want to try and challenge. We want the league to try and have an interesting title race. Everybody does. That isn't what I'm looking at. What I'm looking at is to try and win every single game of football. The byproduct of that is that we end up being second in the league, like I said in the first interview. But we've got to remember where we've come from. We finished 8th last season. We had 1 player signed when I took over the job. Yeah, so we've got a squad that's work in progress. We've got a squad that ultimately have conceded another 2 set plays, so we have to look at that and we have to move forward because that can't happen.
You'll obviously take a look at it again, but you took your chances in the first half, clinical, your big players showed up. What do you think changed second half?
Like I said, I think we didn't show any bravery. We just sort of didn't try and play through it. We gave silly fouls away, which we weren't doing in the first half at all. Back to the goals, that's something that we've worked on. We know that Nathan Peake comes into a pocket and we want to try and play into him and play around them because they're not as mobile as the back as other teams, so we tried to work it through that. Noah and Westy were able to do that and get a good goal, and obviously the first goal's a well-worked set play that we've worked on as well. So, yeah, really disappointed to concede 2 goals. Of course I am, and the draws in the top 6, bottom 6 are just no good to anyone, to be honest. So,
I'm sure you'd prefer to be in the Welsh Cup, but a week off, is that going to help the team?
No, we won't be having a week off. No, I'll have a day with my kids tomorrow, and I'm hoping that all of our lads do that, and we'll be back in next week, and we will be playing a friendly game. We're not having a week off. We're not resting. We're trying to finish the season as strong as we possibly can. Because, like I've said to everyone, the first phase is gone now. This game's now gone. All roads lead to Caernarfon. I'll go and watch them against Colwyn Bay next week, and let's see what that brings. And I'm sure that'll be a good occasion for the league. Because, to be fair, today was a really good occasion for the league. Big crowd. A performance that people want to play in front of. I went to a game last night, Rill against Buckley. There was a big crowd there as well. It's good for the league, and it's good for the league moving forward, because I think that we need grounds like this and we need fans like this. Yes, they're giving me a bit of stick, don't mind it at all, but we need grounds like this to keep pushing our league forward.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks for those words, John. Thanks for your time as well after a disappointing result.
Thank you.
John Disney, diolch yn fawr iawn. Thank you to John. Mwy o bêl-droed I ddod fori. Wrth gwrs ni'n mynd i'r brif adran Genero. Wrexham yn cwrdd â Llansawel. Wrexham yn mynd am y copa. Llansawel, mae'n angen y pwyntiau I gyd I gyrraedd y 4 ucha cyn toriad yn y tymor. A wedyn, os ni'n ucha pwyntiau o'r cyfan sydd wedi digwydd penwythnos yma. Gwych! A di sadwrn nesaf, ni wedi sôn digon yn dyfe. Ni'n dilyn Bai Colwyn unwaith eto. Maen nhw'n cwrdd â Caernarfon. Llandudno fydd y lleoliad. Wrth I ni orffen gyda'r goliau fan hyn. 1 gol oedd mewn 2 gêm pnawn yma. Y seintiau newydd yn ennill. Oedd Quay Connah'n gallu ymateb. Wel, am 95 o funudau, o'n i'n meddwl bod Quay Connah wedi gwneud digon I gadw'r pwysau ar y seintiau ar y brig. A wedyn ni Ryan Astles gynt o'r seintiau. Oedd hi ar y fainc I sgorio gyda mwy o lai kick all ar gêm. Drama pur ar sgorio. Diolch am eich cwmni. Ta-ra.